Nah, you
you
bit
doing
off
too
more than you could
much.
chew with that,
Not
man.
even Hit Boy. Not even Hit Boy. But after like that album was that Life is Good that you said, Steve, and
Yes.
That's
on
my favorite Nas album.
garbage,
How's
garbage
that garbage?
to me.
Stay.
I should.
You got stay
No,
on there. You got
but
accident
I
no,
murder.
shouldn't
life
say
is good.
garbage.
Life is good is amazing.
That's
Life
too
is good is
far.
My
amazing. Life is
favorite
good. Life
Nas
is
album.
good is amazing.
Amazing.
You can't do that.
Amazing.
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 Dog.
Yes. Life is good is better. Life is good is better than any 6 of those albums he put with Hit Boy.
That's a
It's
top
better than.
10
But
Nas album.
that's not fair,
See,
bro.
And,
Like
and,
quit
and,
talking.
and then another thing, no, don't try to take up for your man right now. He gave him a good album, but you could tell he was trying to trace.
tried.
But that's not fair.
He tried to
That's not
trace. He
fair.
tried to trace what Nas already did in his
Yeah,
past.
but that's
What
not
he trying
fair
to
though
do.
to even compare that late in his career to even make that. It's not because he my man. I'm just saying I wouldn't compare that. That's like Jordan with the Wizards. I'm not trying to compare that to the Bulls. I'm talking about in that time. Like I think I need to keep it within that time. Because he is the only one. If I was gonna talk shit, if I was gonna talk shit,
Hit Boy. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
if I was gonna talk shit, I'd be talking about the fact Hit Boy the only one that got him a Grammy. If I was going to talk shit, but
that's great. That's great.
That's
But
not
I
his
wouldn't
fault.
waste my time. But I wouldn't waste my time talking shit. What I'm saying is, life is.
But did he get him a classic? But did he get him a classic though? Did he get him a classic though?
No, we didn't.
The Grammy
Magic
boy,
Got him a Grammy. Would you rather a classic or a Grammy? Which one you rather?
was classic.
Which one would you
number
rather, a
one.
classic or a Grammy?
Trill.
Well, Nas already
Grammy.
got classic, so he probably won a Grammy.
Yeah. He got him the last piece of his puzzle. This was the last thing. Nas is like, that was the last infinity stone on 10 rings. He had all the other rings. He had platinum albums, smash hits.
He got an Emmy too.
Kicked ass in the battle, bunch of shit. Last thing he was missing was a Grammy and Hit Boy.
Does Nas got
Now he could zap away all
Nah,
the
he going for the EGOT.
Which one he missing? He going for the missing a Tony? Missing a Tony?
He need a Tony and an Oscar. He need a Tony and an Oscar. He got the Grammy and he got an Emmy.
I'm with both of those.
So now he go get the Oscar. He go get both.
Wait,
he'll get the Oscar.
the line that's bothering me is Nas and Hit Boy is Jordan Washington. That's insane. Like he didn't just drop an album with Premier.
That's Jordan. That's Jordan and Kwame
I like
Brown.
that album.
Man,
That's
look at
another. That moved up to
Jordan
my
and
third
Kwame
favorite
Brown
Nas
playing on the
album
Wizards.
already.
Third
Which
favorite.
one? The
Third
Premier
favorite.
album? The
Yeah.
Premier album's fire. The Premier
I like
album's
it.
fire.
I know nobody
Yeah,
get it, nobody
fire.
else like it, but y'all don't like good production. I enjoy quality
album fire.
production.
We love good
They go
production.
ban us from talking about Nas on this podcast, man. We have a lot of bad
I'm
takes.
on your
Look,
team, bro.
but Lex, I agree with you sometimes. You know, when you right. But I like the 6 albums he did with Hit Boy. And like if we look at Nas's entire catalog, Nas has worked with Hit Boy more than he's worked with any other producer in his career. That's not a coincidence. It's some type of synergy that they have. Yeah, it's some type of synergy that they have that makes him want to continue to work with Hit Boy. And as far as like none of these albums being better than Life is Good, to Glass's point, it's hard to compare Nas in his 30s to Nas in his late 40s and 50s. But in my personal opinion, I'm putting Magic ahead of Life is Good, and I'm putting KD3 right next to it. And I think that's the importance. That's the importance of the quality of these albums because they could be compared. Now, if you like Life is Good more than KD3, there's nothing I can say to you. If you like Life is Good more than Magic, there's nothing I can say to you. But me as a Nas fan that has enjoyed all of his iterations, every part of his career, I'm saying that I would put Magic and KD3 up there with any of Nas's great albums from any era or any decade.
All right, so let me ask you this right now, right? So can you agree that Nas got robbed for the Grammy when it came for Life is Good?
Nah, didn't he lose to Drake?
No.
Take Care.
Yeah.
He lost to Drake. Take Care. So
Drake
Drake
deserved that.
All right, cool.
Best hip
All
hop
right.
album, that was 2012. Was it 2012 Grammys?
I mean, the only
Yeah.
Grammy, like not the thing about the Grammys, and I think people think that you should just get a Grammy because of who the fuck you is, and that's just not the way it works. It's like an NBA championship or MVP. It's a certain amount of time from game 1 of the season to game 82 of the season. You got to put MVP level work in. If you was good this year, good for this half, that's the thing that happened with Nas. Like, I think Stillmatic deserved a Grammy nomination and never got one. I also think that Godson deserved a Grammy nomination. It didn't get one, but even if both of them had got Grammy nominated, they still wouldn't have won because Outkast won that album of the year. In 2000, they won album of the year, but they also won best rap album. That would have beat Godson, understandably. And also with Stillmatic would have went against the Eminem Show. And you know they was giving that to Eminem over Nas. So a lot of times it's just about timing. Like It Was Written didn't get nominated for Best Rap Album, but it didn't matter. It wouldn't have won because the score was going to beat it no matter what. It's just about Nas had bad timing, but the Grammys have always recognized Nas. He got damn near 20 nominations. He just wasn't winning, and that's cool. Sometimes you don't win.
Timing is underrated in the business. Like, it's my time now. Like, it's been a bitch nigga era, and y'all been rooting for the sucking nigga era for the last 15, 16 years. And now real niggas is back.
That's a good point you made, because I was talking to Glasses about this. Like, Glasses is a thought leader in hip hop now, and it's because it's swayed so far one direction. It's like, okay, who the fuck is talking for the streets right now? And who has something that's worth saying that understands the street? There's a lot of niggas from the street that's rapping right now, but a lot of them can't speak for the streets. They can just speak for themselves or speak for their experience. I think Glasses is educated enough, and Glasses has been everywhere and fuck with everybody, where like, okay, I think the streets is choosing Glasses to speak for them, especially in these forums where it's like, okay, Glass could come on a podcast and say this, and you got 100 niggas agreeing with him, but they wouldn't have said it first. And that's why I say, like, Glasses is becoming a thought leader in modern hip hop. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think he's a great candidate. I'm not just saying that because I'm on a podcast with him. I'm saying it because it's a real nigga. And I like to see real niggas exalted. I like to see real niggas in good position. So, pause. Pause.
Yeah, pause. Damn. Goddamn. Yeah. We back. Know what I'm saying? Gatekeepers. Took a week off. But we back right now. I think where we at right now? It's episode 15?
I think this
episode 16. Excuse me, 16. Yeah. We at episode 16. We still here right now, you know. Me, myself, Trap Bradshaw, aka no AKA, you know. Right now, sitting in the stadium with my comrades, you know what I'm saying? My gatekeepers right now. You know what I mean? I got my guy, the guard right now, Shatif sitting here, you know what I'm saying, in the stadium right now. You know. I got dark skinned Lex in the stadium right now, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise known as Lex Diamond. The man with the echo, the man with with that DJ Clue echo from 1996, you know where we at with it. You know what I mean? I got Steve the producer back off for I don't know what you want to call it, but you know he back
from Ice.
He alright though. He back. He alright though.
Had to break him out.
You know what I mean? I got Uncle Trill, you know what I'm saying, a.k.a. Joe Clark, a.k.a. Batman with the wave, you heard? We here right now, you know what I mean? And I got the voice of the culture right now, the voice leader of the culture, the thought leader right now, you know what I mean? The big loke, you know what I mean? Mr. Hollywood himself, Glasses Malone, you know, Glasses loke.
Stand for culture, cuz that C do not stand for culture.
Since we're on the subject, and we was kind of like, when we was talking about Glasses being a thought leader, I think this would be the perfect time for us to have that conversation about the blog era, because I think the blog era kind of pushed the culture so far one way, and then you have some, like, now Glasses trying to get the shit to go straight back up. It's real slanted right now.
And the crazy shit is that he
definitely don't got no balance. Like we don't got no balance. Like you look at La Russell. Like, this is how far it's got. Not, and I don't want to. Again, man, the problem is when you be speaking, I'm not shitting. I'm saying, when somebody don't understand their brand, it's like you're a voice of the people. Like you're a man of the people, and the people tell you something, you and ignoring it. You're ignoring it. And it's like, it's a disconnect between hip hop and the streets. And that was never before. Like, even right now, like the last thing that 21 Savage, when they start doing all the theatrics, there's a big disconnection between hip hop and the streets that never existed before. Never existed before. It's huge. It's so far away.
No, that's a fact. I feel like hip hop and the streets have always been like congruent, and I feel like in the last 15 years, since the beginning of the blog era, because I think the blog era was not only an antithesis to what was going on in commercial hip hop, but it was also an antithesis of what was going on in the streets. And I think once you start letting people that aren't familiar with streets and understand that this is a street culture, you start letting them be the GM of the culture. They go start drafting a bunch of niggas that don't have street backgrounds. So they want the guy with the granite countertops. They don't want the guy that was playing basketball in the park all day. You know what I mean? Drinking out the water hose or whatever, drinking out the water fountain. They want the guy that came with 4 or 5 Gatorades, chilled. And I think that's what the blog era represents. But I will say, because at the end of the day, it's all about the music to me.
And Kendrick is a part of the blog era.
Yeah, Kendrick is definitely an integral part of the blog era.
I'm gonna tell you like this, since you want to go on with the park shit though. We ain't never picked a nigga who showed up to the goddamn park. You know what I'm saying? With the matching shorts, with the socks, with the headband on and all that.
That's the blog era.
You ain't never
That's the
picked that.
whole
That's the
blog
blog era.
era.
That's the
He
blog
come
era,
with his
nigga.
jersey top, jersey bottom,
You
the
know what I'm saying?
jersey, the tie, they
We
cut his
ain't
hair.
never picked that nigga
Bro,
up, B.
hold up.
No.
I had a crazy thought today. I was sparring with Coach, right? And bro, hip hop was going outside. Like Lex and Teeth kind of consider themselves ritzier versions of black folk, but they used to go outside with no intentions of going nowhere else. I don't care if you came from an affluent black background or if your parents was poor as shit. Outside was a place to be. You didn't even have to go nowhere, Lex. It was just outside. People would come get you just to come outside. And you would just be out there, Lex, all fucking day. Remember that team? You just be outside. You'll figure out what to do while you outside.
Sun up to sundown.
Hip hop, bro. Hip hop is outside. And during the blog era, you got the first iteration of kids who had the computer as their passageway to culture without having to go outside. Remember before this, Lex, you remember growing up, you had to go to somebody's neighborhood to understand what was going over there. It was no way you could find, you could hear rumors, but you remember Lex going to Spanish, Trill going to Spanish Harlem. Like I remember going to like East LA, like we called a Betro. I was like, damn. And it was like a thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like nigga going to East LA and you just go and you be like, damn, you just walking around and shit. That was just outside. Now, like, even going there, I didn't feel like I can speak for it. I just was like, damn, like that's how you took in culture. You would just go and be there and socialize with the locals and politic and learn. And I remember we used to go to Cudahy. Like Watts and Cudahy were right behind each other. Cudahy was like all Mexican folks, cholos too, like straight up gangbangers. And we used to go play basketball over there. Right, and we just be hooping, and that's how you bond, right? You bond at the basketball court and Cudahy with the Mexican folks, and y'all hooping, and you like, damn it, that's how you built. Outside is where hip hop. How the fuck do you really get hip hop without going outside? Imagine, Lex, you only listen to Illmatic inside the house.
My only thing within that though is I think the further and further we go is the further and further that it's coming like people, kids are more so staying inside though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, so what they're saying that is how is hip hop gonna look 20 years from now? You know what I'm saying? When the youth when they staying inside so much though,
it shouldn't be hip hop.
Yeah,
then is hip hop gonna fade? Then hip hop gonna fade away then?
That's cool. I would rather it be a thing of respectable art and artifacts than anything watered down like rock and roll. I would rather we put it to bed than we be looking up one day and then we don't even recognize it like us at all. Like we
just call it, so just start calling it something else than they doing there.
They call it rap music.
Yeah, just rap.
But what I'm saying is,
just rap.
Imagine your neighborhood like. Look at it like this. Imagine like the busterest nigga from your neighborhood running a neighborhood. He like the buster, and you know he a buster, but he like putting on like he the one, and everybody looking up to, and he's still a buster, but everybody think he a G, but you know he a buster.
He the last one left. But
I'm saying, would you rather your hood still be there? So you can go back over there, remember the time, even though all these people that's claiming your label, I mean, now they just know the whole wrong way, Lex. They kissing men in the mouth, they wearing purses, they just doing all kind of unsavory, no pause. I mean, legitly, like completely opposite of how you grew up. And they just like women and children is on limit now, like that ain't off limits. Everything you ever grew up with, and it's the exact opposite. Snitching is cool, sleeping with 14-year-old girls is cool. Like everything you grew up thinking. I'm saying, would it be worth having the neighborhood for the sake of nostalgia? Calling it that for the sake of nostalgia.
What is the bad?
The problem is that the broad guys
hold on, let Sean get it. Go ahead, Sean.
No, that's what I'm saying. The problem is whether it's the blog era or the guys after that, they have a problem with us telling them just call that shit something else. They have a major problem with that. How many times have I said that? Just call that shit something else, and it's all right. They have a problem with the shit not being called hip hop. They have a major problem.
I bet you they do, but with hip hop, okay, Lex. Let's say
there's
your
never
bloodline.
been a point.
Let's say it's the last of your bloodline, Lex. What's your last name?
Diamonds.
Diamonds. Let's say the Diamonds bloodline of 200
McAllister.
years is all white people. that's how I be feeling.
Watered down shit.
What I would like
go
to
ahead,
say,
yo.
look,
Go ahead, Lex.
no,
Go ahead,
no,
Mr. Diamonds. Mr. Diamonds. Go ahead, Mr. Diamonds.
Mr. McAllister.
There's never been a point. There's never been a point. Whoever is in charge, that there have been monsters harming children, harming our women. There's never been. So when the gangsters were in charge, there weren't no guys wearing purses and being gay.
No, there was no gang.
When the tough guys were in charge, when there was moral code and all that stuff, there were no sweetie pies around the block. No, the point is what I'm saying.
Was it, Lex?
Yeah, they were.
Your neighborhood was it was dudes running around wearing purses?
You called the niggas sweetie pies?
In St. Albans, there were sweetie pies, guys running around wearing purses that was from the neighborhood.
That's what y'all called them.
No.
I know. So how would you tell that
It's a name for
what I'm saying. What I'm
Lex,
saying.
you always Lex. What the? Go ahead, Lex.
I like what I'm feeling. What Lex is talking about. He's making a lot of sense.
I'm trying.
Tell us about the sweetie pies from St. Albans.
All I'm saying, all the things that you attribute to the soft niggas being in charge, they were prevalent when the tough guys were in charge. To who? You should ask him.
His nails.
I have your Rakim Allah. I have nothing to do with that. Glasses has a question for you. No, don't ask me that. Ask Rakim.
Forgive me, La. Forgive me, please forgive me.
No, don't forgive him. That's a genuine question.
Because I'm asking.
How dare you even say something like that?
Because I'm saying, if you look over the last,
let me go ahead and say what I got.
Okay, which era? Which
Hold on.
I have nothing to do with that.
This has nothing to do with homosexual behavior. The people we talk about are not homosexual.
Oh, the sweetie pies.
It's your fault.
All I'm saying to you is, who was the? Okay, help me out. Who was the first generation rappers from 79 to like 89 that was wearing purses and skirts? Since it hasn't.
Yo, Steve.
Serious Pop was wearing that shit. What day?
Steve, go ahead, Steve. Steve, please take us somewhere else, B. Please.
Now nobody
please move around. Let's move around.
Turn your mic up.
No, it's because it's a lie.
Who had a purse on?
It's a lie.
Steve,
we're not
it's on you.
No.
On you,
Turn your mic up, Steve.
Play. Flag on the play.
Hold on.
Turn your mic up, Steve.
Can I finish the point?
No.
I can't finish what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
What I'm saying is that these street cats, they needed an influx of new intelligence going on. Those soft cats was necessary. I swear to God that hip hop would not be where it is today without those kids that didn't have that street sensibility being injected into it. Like they said, you know what?
Example of the first 11 years of that person. 79 to 80. Give me 79 and 90.
Just name one.
What's that person?
What do you mean? What's that person who I'm talking about? Like
yeah, if it's somebody from Queens.
All right, so their cats are outside.
Who's the softest person from Queens? Original hip hop scene.
Hello.
Who's the softest?
Softest. Who is the young thug of Queens?
I don't know.
Wow.
I think this is a fair question because y'all saying like I'm tripping. All right, Trill. Who is the young thug of Harlem?
Hold on. My point was just interrupted for no.
What about Kwame?
No, because I'm saying y'all saying it's the same
run up on Kwame. Go run up on Kid and play. Go ahead and run up on him, and you'll see how soft they are.
I mean,
and when your head gets knocked off, don't blame no one else. Hold on.
Gay niggas can fight.
No. I'm not talking fight. I'm talking about finish. I'm not talking about fight. I'm talking about finish. Go run up on De La Soul and Tribe Called Quest. I swear to God, I saw it. Go ahead.
But we not calling them soft. But what I'm saying,
that's what you're saying. Those are the kids
to fight more than a lot of us did.
Trill, I'm not calling them gay. I'm not putting gay on them. I'm just saying, but they were considered the soft guys.
Kid and Play was considered soft?
What?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I never heard that.
And you know what's about you, Glasses? You're the same one that says to Trap, when you hear Trap's beats and you hear my shit, you say, where's the fun in it? There's no fun in it.
All that and soft is not the same.
There's no fun in the production. Trap, did he say that?
Do you feel like painting your nails is
fun? Kid and Play and Salt and Pepper How all those who's the producer? Who's the producer?
Herbie
Herbie.
Lovebug. Herbie Lovebug.
That
Herbie
was
Lovebug.
complete fun, and I dare you to go mess with them. Who did Soul have a baby with?
But I'm
Like,
asking
go,
you,
Stretch.
what I'm asking you is, what does
Nah,
fun
that's
have to do
Pepper.
with soft?
Yeah, that
That's
is
Pepper. That's
Pepper.
Pepper,
Pepper,
my
but
friend.
you understand what I'm saying? Who they're around, they're soft. Yeah, on
Who
their
said they
surface.
was soft?
Yeah, we're not. That's not the point you're making.
I'm asking you, which
I'm
one of
telling
those
you, watch
guys?
your mouth about the soft cats. You don't want to consider soft. Watch your mouth.
I'm
We
not
talking
saying we're
about the
not talking
blog
about.
era. We
All
talking
I'm
about the
Okay,
asking
all
blog
you
right.
is,
So let's move on. Go ahead.
who was the guy?
Yeah,
Steve.
yeah, yeah.
Steve. Let
Listen,
Steve
listen,
go.
listen.
Go ahead, Steve.
Because I've been wanting to talk about this for a minute, and y'all kind of touched on it on the No Ceilings pod. But even when y'all talk about dancing records from that era, there's not a lot of them, bro. If we talk about the blog era, you had Charles Hamilton, you had B.O.B., you had Cuddy, but none of those records are what I would consider danceable records, right? Only thing that was salvageable is that I'm from a part of an area and a state that already has our own version of dance music. So we had teen clubs, so they would play all the regular shit for the first hour. You're a jerk, or whatever record is popping at the time, they would just play that, and then you play straight club music for the next 3-4 hours. But a lot of that shit wasn't danceable. Like it wasn't anything to get your body moving, nothing. It was just big records. It was a lot of pop shit, but they weren't huge. And I think another point is that the way the times affected the music is why you get blog niggas in the first place, right? My generation, realistically, is the most asocial generation ever. Like we got all type of disorders, like all type of disorders that affect the way people speak to each other or don't communicate with each other. So all of this affects the music. That's why all these niggas are so awkward. They come across so awkward and strange and weird. They make no eye contact with people. They don't speak directly. It's a lot of stuttering and it's a lot of like kind of like squeamish, shy energy because the environment bred those type of people to be the way they were. So it translates in the music, it translates in their interviews, it translates in their character. For someone like me growing up in it, I couldn't see it at the time because this was my era. So I had no time to really notice everything. I wasn't older to really recognize what was going on. I'm 13, 14, 15 years old, idolizing niggas like Wale and Cole and Asher Roth, thinking that these niggas were going to be the next big thing. But ultimately, what they were representing was just their individual thing, and it kind of gave leeway to other niggas be able to just individualize themselves and cut themselves off from hip hop altogether and say, we got something else going on. I don't want to represent hip hop. I rap. I want to do my own thing. I want to represent myself. I don't want to go outside to prove myself or prove my character. I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to do anything. I just want to make these beats or get on some tight beats and rap. And that's it. And this is where you get the separation. The environment is what breeds the culture, and the culture is what breeds the rap to be what it is. That's why this shit sucks. That's why this shit ain't good.
Well, I want to rebuttal that because the blog era may be your era, but it's my generation. All of
Mm.
them niggas that was making music in the blog era was born in the 80s. There's all
Yeah,
niggas 84, 85, 86, 87. They
it's
grew up
true.
in the 90s. They was in high school in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
So whatever disorders y'all got, that's on y'all generation. That don't got nothing to do with the niggas from the blog era. Maybe that made y'all feel more comfortable to not want to go outside. But the majority of the people that's from the blog era and the majority that like the artists from the blog era are from major cities. It ain't like it was a bunch of niggas from Iowa popping out of the blog era. Dom Kennedy is from LA, just like Kendrick, Schoolboy Q, the whole TDE. You had the cool kids, Detroit, Chicago. You know what I mean? You got Wale from DC. You got Charles Hamilton from New York. You got Mickey Fax from the Bronx. You know, the majority of these people, you got Currency. Currency is from New Orleans. You got Wiz Khalifa from Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? You got Kid Cudi from Cleveland, then moved to New York. So this idea, like these are all kids that are, if not from the inner city, are familiar with the inner city. And I think hip hop is about individuality. And I think the world continues to change. So an individual that's experiencing life in 2000 or 2003 after being born in the 80s isn't going to be the same as a Nas or a Jay-Z who was born in the early 70s and experiencing life in the 90s. And I think we have to be able to respect those changes as individuals and also respect the art that's attached to it.
Can
And
we
I
agree
think,
to one thing?
sure, what is it?
You have to go outside.
Yeah, I mean, but outside is different. Outside changes
No,
as
no,
well.
no, 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 no. It isn't. See, the thing is, what we can't do is we can't always rap. Like you can't convince your kid a D is an A. It's still a D.
Sure.
So you have to go outside and socialize with said environment.
But who from the blog era wasn't outside?
I'm not. This is not about.
Cuddy was not outside.
I don't
When you
know.
say outside, what do you mean by outside?
Yeah.
I'm saying socializing with other people in the
you,
community.
My bad, y'all.
Yeah,
Outside.
I can't hear you though, PG.
No, hold on. I don't think PG said anything yet. All right,
Yeah,
real
he
quick.
was.
So
His
PG's on mute.
mic muted.
All right, you're on mute right now, PG. I'm not right now, PG. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise known as Precious Gorgeous pulled up just now. Know what I'm saying? PG, what up, B? Come off from mute. You on mute right now, PG.
I think
Come
my
off from
mic.
mute.
Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
we
good
hear
now.
you.
We hear you now.
Loud
Yep.
and clear.
Okay, I was just asking how many more niggas we kicking out of hip hop today. I
Oh
feel like we're
man.
doing a list.
We haven't successfully kicked one out.
I got
I'm
somebody.
I'm waiting until we get to KRS One. Let's figure out how to kick him
I
out.
wanted to ask Trill a question.
Oh man.
I'm sure Lex
Sure.
got away for sure.
We're not.
Go
You're
ahead.
PG.
Ask away, sir.
Yeah, I was going to ask, when you say individuality, are you talking about in forms of expression of the art, or are you just talking about what they represent?
Well, your self-expression is a part of the art that you choose to express yourself throughout. You know what I mean? So if you're a painter, you're going to express yourself through your painting. It's still a painting, whether somebody wants to look at it or not. These guys chose to express themselves through music, which happened to be in the form of rap in most cases.
But now, when you get someone like Wale, right, he's representing, well, listen, Shatif,
The
don't
DMV.
shoot, don't
We can
shoot
say
me.
DMV.
He's representing DC, on paper to us, right? So
Sure.
he's representing go-go. He's representing sneaker culture. He's representing, their lingo or their slang. Are you speaking in terms of that? Because he's representing DC street urban culture, right? He's not representing himself. Like he's putting on an entire region, an entire city, an entire state. That's largely been overruled by go-go for the most part. So when we say individuality, wouldn't that are how
But he's
how do
putting on
you?
for himself. Wale wasn't talking about DC was once the murder capital of America. Wale wasn't talking about killing niggas in his music.
But
He wasn't
no,
taking every DC experience to be his.
He didn't speak to. He
showed us
spoke
what
about the
go-go
killing
is.
that was going on. He spoke about
Hold
that.
on,
He
hold
spoke
on,
about it
hold
briefly
on,
on DC or
hold on.
nothing, but he talked about himself. Wale rapped about sneakers because he's from sneaker culture. Wale rapped about
DC.
everything that engulfed his life, and a lot of that is cultural because of where he's from. DC wear their sneakers a certain way. They wear North Faces, they wear Nike boots, they wear foam posits, they wear the big socks. He
But I
represented all of that. There we
But
go. Look.
I think the perspective is unique. I don't think the cultural aspect is unique. I think the perspective, how you see it, is unique. That's where art really is brilliant at. Like imagine being a part of the Renaissance, the Italian Renaissance, but you paint shit in America. Or like you in America. Like so it got to be some boundaries of something. Like, look, I understand. We would love. It's like LaRussell said. LaRussell said in his final rant when he shitted on hip hop at the very end of it, right? Which
What did he actually say again, though? Let's get to it. What did he actually say again? All right, so if y'all don't know exactly what happened, though, you know what I'm saying, Lil Russell, but I always call him Lil Russell, but Lil Russell, I always fuck up his name though. But he recently had like a performance. In the performance though, he said something about his engineer didn't want him to perform this song or record the song. He ended up performing the song, and in performing the song, he puts names such as Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, saying they was heaven sent, along with at the same time saying Donald Trump was heaven sent, Jeffrey Epstein was heaven sent, and he put the names next to each other within this song right there. Misconfusing heaven. Hold on, real quick. Misconfusing heaven sent with what was
God
the other
made.
God made. He should have used it as God made. So then he got a lot of backlash from this whole performance, from this song, and then his response to it was what Glass is about to say right now. To the pause. My
We gotta
bad.
say, you said backlash. We gotta say pause for backlash.
Backlash is the pause?
That sounds
No,
crazy when you
pause,
think about it.
No.
Backlash?
Hold on, before we go,
Right.
got my man, Brother Brunch right now, otherwise known as my man Trill, just pulled up just now. What's good, bro? He just pulled up just now. So
We go back to
glasses,
the
guy.
blog era, man. I got some
Yeah.
reinforcements.
We gonna stay on it. We gonna stay on
This
it.
is the blogger. This is a
We
private.
ain't moving
blogger.
on. We ain't
This
moving
is the
forward.
thought,
We ain't moving forward.
right?
Go ahead, glasses.
So once he does the first thing, he gets, because he's saying heaven sent, right, instead of God made. Reach out, tell you, hey man, you mean God made, not heaven sent. That means something specifically. So then he does a video where he's walking down the street, and it's his favorite go-to thing, and the
Power
camera's
walking.
taping him, and he started calling
Power
the
walking.
man of the people, started calling his people slow, as if he was smarter and they were stupid. So then you got triple the backlash. Like, you are the man of us. We're telling you this is wrong. So finally, he deletes his Instagram after he releases this statement, all his social medias. Good morning, America. Which is
This is this post. This is the post right now.
This is my final statement on this bullshit. The selective outrage and fake righteousness is a joke. It's always us. Y'all been complicit in supporting serial killers, murderers, drug dealers, pimps, and niggas destroying their community for years. This is what I be saying when niggas be acting like they hip, and I'm like, no, they really not hip hop, bro. They just see this as an entry to the cool table. They like, look at me, I'm good, I'm positive. Look at these niggers, they not shit, they're trash. They're just like, you don't know
That's
a
the
pimp.
individualist shit I was just
Everybody got mad at me. I'm like, bro, this is what I'm telling Trill. You get these niggas, right? This is what the blog ever started. You get these niggas like Meek Mill, where Meek is the nigga like, don't go back to your neighborhood. Them niggas will kill you. What are you talking about? Why would you?
They will.
Blog era.
I always feel like people like Lil Russ,
era.
people like Lil Russ, people like T1.
In the history of hip hop, how many rappers got killed out of town? In the history of hip hop, and how many got killed in their own?
A lot.
How many? Who is this? A lot.
A lot.
We gonna say Mac Dre?
Shit. No,
Pop
you
don't
talking about
count.
I got kicked out of town? Out of town, you can
out
say
of town, away from home.
All right, Biggie,
Pop
fucking
don't count. Pop got killed by LA nigga in Vegas. That don't count.
Pop Smoke, Tupac. What you mean?
Tupac don't count.
Why don't he?
Tupac got killed behind a beef from Compton in Los. Like, his beef was a local beef.
No, it wasn't. That was out there.
It happened in Las Vegas, but it was somebody from.
It's not about dying, though. It's not about dying. Listen, before we get so confused, listen.
Yeah, we can go.
One, hip hop would never say don't go back to your hood. That's what I be saying about y'all computer niggas. Niggas be scared of your people. This is the most non-hip hop thing you could say. You are okay. If you was a solid man, you'll be okay in your community. If you conduct yourself like you got some sense, you'll be okay. If you don't go around there acting like you got a bunch of money, if you don't go around there, even when you bring it up nitpicky, please don't. Because if you don't know what happened, it's going to be bad.
Well, does it?
Yeah, don't do that.
But you got it. Well, just explain it to me then. I could be wrong.
Let me be wrong. This is a criminal.
Soldier Slim, Magnolia Shorty. Every rapper from Detroit got killed in Detroit.
Just explain it to me. I'm not claiming.
Every rapper in Chicago got killed in Chicago.
Yeah, get it.
Every Philly rapper been killed in Philly.
But that's because they're doing shit in Philly that's bullshit.
Right.
You have to make your choice.
So that maybe that's what Meek is talking about.
No, that's not what he said. Because if he was saying, hey man, if you rap, you actually should be aboard book, should be committing crimes. No, what he did was blame niggas in Philly for why Philly is fucked up. That is the most non-hip hop thing you could do.
So Trill, you don't see.
I agree with you, glasses, but the point, the outstanding point is the nit point, and I don't understand the distinction there. And you're just telling me, well, you don't know about it.
In a perfect world, I would sit right here and break down everything that happened to you and for the general public, but that would go against exactly what's happening with his brand. For me to explain to you how a gangbanger could die in the middle of some gang situations, which has nothing to do with location, but just sheer behavior, things that you're a part of, things that you're doing. Nip did not get killed because he was just Nipsey Hussle and successful. It wasn't like some man just saw him. Tupac did not just kill because he was this successful rapper. And he was like, look at this rich rapper. We want to kill him because rich people should die. That's not what's happening. There are these complexities. Imagine thinking we going to war just because it just was nothing.
I don't think that's the case. I think these things are very complex, but it doesn't remove the principle that a prophet can be honored at home. That you're more likely to be killed at home. I think it's very complex.
Hold on, but again, when you're saying
but you don't get what he's saying though. What he's saying is that he's not a person that came through successful rapper and he got killed for being a successful rapper back in his hood. He got killed for altercations that happened in the hood. That's what he's saying right now.
But that's what happens when you back in your neighborhood. You
but that altercation could have happened anywhere though.
Boy from Philadelphia came to Roscoe's and got killed at Roscoe's in LA.
I just want to say this, Glasses. I don't even disagree with you. I agree with you, but I think we're disrespecting the conversation. I think you're glossing over it, and I think it's a conversation that deserves to be had in depth. And you're kind of just being like, "Y'all don't understand." Well, let's have.
No, I don't think you're not.
PG,
I don't think you're saying you don't understand.
Man, rappers get killed on their block, man. Big L got killed on his block, the block he was born and raised on.
But it wasn't because he was a successful rapper, though. Right. That's what he's trying to tell you, though.
But if he wouldn't have been in his hood, that nigga wouldn't have killed him.
But if that altercation would have happened anywhere else, he could got killed.
No,
not just in his neighborhood.
Was about to kill Big L in Miami because he wasn't going to be
there. How do you know that?
Because it didn't happen.
Or it just hadn't happened at that point. The point is this, and see, that's that blogger shit, Trill. That's why I see you get bloggy. I'm saying,
bloggy.
This is what I'm saying,
bloggy.
The thing about street urban culture, right?
This man just say bloggy.
Bloggy. Yeah, bloggy.
Listen, PG. This side of street life, here are certain rules. There's certain things that could happen and they could go bad. And you have to conduct yourself outside of the space, even in the space, right? You have to realize that this prime example, let's say the kid from Philadelphia, rest his soul, that got killed at the Roscoe's in LA, PNB. You don't go to any ghetto with that type of jury on. It's just a bad idea. Yep. That is consistent with every ghetto.
Was that his first time doing that?
It should have never been to no time he was doing that. See, that's a blog era question.
He been everywhere with that jewelry on, man.
And he was a blog era entitlement.
I'm gonna go to Roscoe's on the east side with my jewelry. I've heard this before. Come on.
You know what, Teef? None of us would have thought that trap.
The blog era entitlement. It seems like your premise is people younger than you are too young to be hip hop. It seems like that's your basic premise.
No.
It seems like that's your basic premise.
No, my basic premise is you're inexperienced. Not you, PG. My basic premise is if you are very inexperienced in the streets, you probably shouldn't be saying you're hip hop. If you don't have experiences in the street, the culture that where the culture comes from, if you don't have experience there, then that becomes your problem when speaking for hip hop.
What kind of experience are you talking about?
Just having street smarts. You know what I'm saying? Being identified.
That used to be the idea. They used to call them street smarts when we were young.
Yeah.
Like you should have some level of street smart, street savvy, something. Yeah. If your greatest fear is going back to your community and you think that's the place you're gonna die, bro, you need to get your life together. You should not really you shouldn't be talking. You need to really go see a therapist. If the people you grew up with is your greatest threats, this was understood in hip hop. Don't get me wrong. I understand the problems we have amongst each other, but I am never worried about going to Watts getting murdered because I wasn't worried about it when I was there every day, all the time. So again, if Trill's greatest fears, man, if I go to Harlem, they might pop me. These niggas, that's that blogger. He been on the computer too long. Get off the computer. Go shake your hand. Go see the kids. Go remember where you from. Trill and the blog era were lions that's been in captivity. The computer PG is their captivity.
He's a zoo lion. He's a zoo lion. He's a zoo lion.
So glasses.
That's a wild. That's a wild statement.
He's a lion that's in the zoo.
PG, they was already in the zoo.
Put him back in the jungle.
PG,
listen,
look at all these.
What you gonna do
here? And
little bougie ass lion.
That's wild that we're comparing captivities because which one of us is free?
The version that will go anywhere they want to go, PG, with no fear. That's free.
Especially jail niggas. Is that what you're talking about?
No, jail niggas don't.
PNB did that and got killed.
The poverty of the project is not free.
Hold on, PG.
And people who's black in America is not free.
Hold on, PG. I will go to jail and I'm not scared. I'm not gonna go to prison and not be scared. I'm not gonna go to your neighborhood and not be scared. I'm not gonna go to Trill neighborhood and not be scared. I'm not gonna go to die. It's not scared to die. It's I'm not scared of my people.
Yeah.
Under no circumstances. And if you are scared of your people,
you don't have to be scared.
How many niggas y'all got killed by somebody white? All the niggas y'all know that been murdered. How many been killed by somebody white or not black?
Great question. Fantastic.
Just a question. How many niggas y'all know been killed by white men?
Two. But let me ask you something. Let me ask you something crazy, Trill. You know how many niggas I know that got killed by other niggas because they was just niggas? None. There's always some shit. Always, Trill. It's never just because they was. Trill, I've been a gangbanger my whole life. There was a time, Trill, all I did was sit and sell dope, fuck around with the homies, bullshit, getting bullshit, all kind of shit. I ain't never saw a nigga Trill was like, man, look at that nigger over there. You just go punch on him, fucking black nigger in the neighborhood. Never.
But
it was
have you seen
tribalism? It was always a confusion of problems. There was a situation. Trill, I can take you somewhere right now. Me and Shatif can take you somewhere right now that they will kick our ass just because we black. Like they won't even ask you if you live there. What you doing around here, boy? That is different. So it's a false comparative. If you are scared of your own people, it's one thing, PG. Here's the nuance. If you think you should be able to wear $200,000 around poor people, you need a therapist. Yeah. If you think you should be able to go in anybody's community where you know their family and friends died, and you're trying to take advantage of the aesthetics that make it have the depth it does without talking to those people, you need a therapist. PG, you couldn't just go turn on the camera and shoot a music video in Beverly Hills. And it's all white.
They wouldn't have killed Leonardo DiCaprio for having that jewelry on, man.
No, Leonardo DiCaprio would have paid. He would have just had a bodyguard and a bunch of people. And you know what else Leonardo DiCaprio would have did? He wouldn't have wore the fucking jewelry.
Why can't a nigga wear jewelry in the hood?
That's a blog era question.
Wear a steak around. Do you wear a steak around a bunch of motherfuckers who hungry? You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask y'all this?
I don't need steak.
I'm rich.
Can I ask y'all this?
Go ahead, Shot. Hold on. Go ahead, Shot.
So there's a small time frame before this blog ever started. It's just a question. Would you rather have the snap music or would you rather have the blog era?
Snap music. They gonna say snap music because people were
dancing.
Blog.
I was dancing to those records.
I don't understand where that's coming from.
Taking blog. Hold on. Let's get the answer. Hold on a second. Get the answers. Lex, give me the answer for this. I'm gonna get right to you right now. So we're gonna see what you got to say. What would you rather have? Blog, snap music or blog? You're not answering. Okay, Steve, what you doing?
Well, between blog and snap?
Yeah. What you doing? Okay, Steve, what you doing?
I'm going snapper.
All right, what you doing? What you doing, Trill?
These niggas is married to their point. I'm going blog. Like, what are we talking about, man? It ain't 5 good snap records. I'm going blog era.
Blog playing some dope shit.
At all. I know what you're doing. You're doing snap right there, glasses. PG, what you doing, PG?
I don't have contempt for any era of hip hop. I don't understand that at all. But
okay,
I do. Blog era is my favorite era.
Okay, yeah, it definitely is. Brunch, what you doing, Brunch, brother? What you doing?
What's the deal? I don't even know how y'all beefing with the errors, but I would choose the blog era if I had to choose between.
Choosing blog era. All right, good question, Shy. Right there. I'm choosing blog era also.
That was actually a great question.
I don't think that's shitty.
Great question.
We should dive deeper into that question.
No, one second, because we got to move it somewhere else in a second though. Hold on a second, PG. Lex, say what you got to say, Lex.
So thank you for bringing it back a little bit, Trap. So glasses, let me ask you a question. It's the same. It's the same mindset of, well, you know what? A woman shouldn't be allowed to wear this. Don't she know she's in the jungle? You know what I mean? Oh, well, she got raped. Well, you know what? She shouldn't have been wearing that. What? So you trying to tell me if I put on some shit I pay for, earned in my hard work, I understand your mindset that there's savages around me that will take my life for it, but I should still have the right to wear what the fuck I want, right? And death should not be a consequence. And I am not. Huh?
Says why?
Why the fuck is it? Wait. My point is, do you understand my point though? Sure. Would you say that to a woman like you deserve to be raped?
I've never. Hold on.
I think we're going a little bit too. Come on, man.
Because I never said. What the fuck are we doing?
Hold on.
No, I understand.
Hold on.
Yeah, go.
I never one time said he deserved to be robbed.
I know you didn't say that.
Hold up. Take that back. I never said he deserved to die. But the truth is, if you go around people that are starving without opportunities You can either look to give people that look like you an opportunity, or you could become one. And if that's not your mind, then why the fuck are you there?
Right.
That doesn't explain
Right.
pocket.
He wants to get lunch.
Take your ass over there where people got money to go get lunch.
Would you dare
Come over here
make
with these poor people.
That goes on to what Meek Mill is saying.
Moving a little bit further than that right there.
That goes right into what Meek said.
Hold on, Trap. That's the problem with y'all, though.
Why y'all think Chief Keef survived? Because he got the fuck up out of Chicago.
But it's not about surviving. That's not what this is about.
It's not about surviving?
All you have to do is care about other poor. Lord knows if you just have to care. Oh my God. You mean I have to care?
But who says P&B Rock didn't care? The nigga was trying to get a waffle.
Hold on. Bernard Getz got in trouble.
He passed 3 places to get waffles.
He wanted to go to that one.
Hold on. Bernard Getz got in trouble with 3 or 4 guys tried to rob him and assault him, and he shot their fucking faces off. He became the bad guy, which was always weird to me. You know what I'm saying?
Was the guy on the train? Was the guy on the train?
Yeah.
You support Bernie?
A white dude on the train.
No, I don't support him. But these people and their opinions and their thoughts are very funny. Like in every aspect, we would think that he had the right to defend himself. He went over the top.
Yes, but none of us are arguing that.
No, you're not arguing that. But when you argue, it seems like to me you make it seem like it's the person's fault.
No, it's
for
not.
Going into.
No, never saying that.
Not, why are we
I'm
even
telling
going?
you I'm telling you the problem is you need to care about other people.
Why?
What?
The fact you're asking why is the greatest problem.
Okay. No, but the fact is that you're not answering why. Hold on.
Got you. I got you. I'm answering your question. I got you. You're a human being, right? Is that fair to say? Last time you checked.
I don't know about Lex.
You don't know about now. If you're not, this don't apply.
I'm
a Martian. He's a Martian. He's a Martian.
I'm Alpha Omega, bro.
It's a Martian.
Are you a human? Are you a human?
For your speech
for this idea,
sure.
Right?
For you, sure.
The verb of being human is humane.
Mm-hmm.
You know what that verb is?
Yes.
To care about others.
Okay.
So not killing somebody over a necklace.
Well,
right.
Again, it's not about killing somebody over a necklace. If you care that people are starving in this community and you have a chain that could feed 400 people in this community and you just go there like, well, I'm eating anyway, I think you should care.
So why the other 400 people didn't rob him? Why was it the one guy and his son that did it?
I mean,
if it was that offensive, they should have been in line waiting to rob and kill him.
Well, at that point, Trill, if you don't feel an opportunity is worth taking a chance for, then what are we arguing about? That's
the opportunity that rob and kill a black man in front of his family shouldn't be an opportunity that we should be applauding or we should even be considering if we want to live in a just world.
The truth is, the context of it is why it matters.
That dynamic exists, bro. Regardless, like
and everywhere, Trill.
Yeah.
Now I understand the nuance. Like I don't think it was a good idea to go there with that jewelry. It probably wasn't the best idea in the world.
Hold on, Glasses. The poor that he's talking about is not just finances. That poor is mental.
Yes.
Yeah, it's poor in its entirety, bro.
This is some of the worst circumstances for human beings to be in America here. Yeah, so again, if you don't care, and again, his rhetoric initially was like, I'll go whatever I wear what I want. I don't care. That's not a hip hop thought.
If you want to represent
it is.
If you want to represent an era that don't care about the people around them, why you want to hold Jay-Z to fire them?
How does he not care about the people around him by going to a restaurant that they go to? What part of what P&B did says, I don't care about nobody? The person that didn't care is the person that killed him and robbed him in front of his family. No, P&B Rock didn't harm nobody. How are we saying he don't care about people? Where are we making that presumption from?
All right. Listen, man, that's going to be... What you mean? Cutting off from what, though?
We having a good build.
Dialogue build.
We having a good build.
No, Trill. You have to care about the people.
So if he went there with no jewelry, would that be good?
Yes. Yes.
That would have been the wise thing, bro.
That would have been the greatest. And you know what?
The wise thing would have been not going there.
No, that's not
just like
the
Meek
wise
said.
thing. There's nothing wrong with supporting.
That's the wise thing.
Niggas would have still robbed him.
That's
Niggas
right.
would have still robbed him.
And
that's right.
No, why would they rob him? He didn't have nothing.
Because he's P&B Rock.
You know, right.
They still would have robbed him. That jewelry could have been fake.
Nobody robbed me.
That shit could have been fake.
I've been to all y'all ghettos and nobody robbed you because you don't demand attention. The thing is, Trill, look, I get it. It's easy to blame poor black people.
So a nigga can't have nice things.
I know yes, it is. You can have a ton of nice things.
But P&B Rock is also a poor black nigga. Like, why is it when we talk about poor black people, we taking him out the equation? We taking the nigga from the ghetto out the equation because he had 4 or 5 chains on. Now P&B Rock don't represent the streets no more. He's not a jail nigga. He's not a nigga from the hood no more because he got 4 chains.
So you know what the difference is? He know better.
He probably wore that jewelry everywhere he's went since he got them.
He know better.
Apparently he don't know better.
No, he did know better because his rhetoric before that, understand, oh, nigga try to take my shit from me.
Yeah, he did talk like that. That's a fact. He did talk like that.
It's not his fault. I don't want anything to happen to that dude. I hate that it happened to him. But if you don't have enough respect for everybody in this existence, right, especially that come from our backgrounds that create this thing, but your rhetoric is my complete issue with the blog era. That's the
centerpiece. Can we condemn both behaviors? Can we condemn both behaviors?
We don't have
P&B Rock did was wrong, but the guy that killed him is wrong too.
But I'm not condemning P&B's
They're already
behavior.
wrong. They're in jail.
Like, I'm not condemning P&B's behavior. Them brothers that did that are in prison for the rest of their life.
They're gone.
There's no accountability to hold for them. They'll never see the lights of day. And
P&B will never see his daughter or his girl again. He's dead.
But again, so as a community leader in hip hop, you have to lead. And the solution to poor black people of that community is not to avoid it, Trill. That's what's wrong with the blog era. Shout out to my man Dot. He doesn't do that. But the rest of y'all see poor black people as your problem versus your base that you got you going and created. And you should be trying to make a way out for everybody.
But how can we use the P&B Rock? If that's the example you're using, how can P&B Rock be used as that example? He was in the community.
I'm not using P&B Rock.
He was in the community and got killed.
Hold on. But even
not just robbed, he lost his life.
Hold on.
Over a chain.
Hold up. First off, one, you should not wear that around poor people. It's not if it's good or bad. Them people gonna get held accountable by the police.
What kind of people are these where you can't wear the shit that you earned around them? Like, to me, that's inhumane. If somebody work to, and it's not like P&B Rock is some nigga that grew up in Beverly Hills and decided to come down to the hood and eat waffles in front of poor people and look at them like they jungle animals. He's a nigga from the ghetto as well. He's a nigga that went to jail as well. He's done all of that stuff. People should have been proud of the nigga instead of trying to take from him. That's the problem. That's the inhumane part.
That's not the inhumane part.
So it's not inhumane to kill somebody over a chain, but it's inhumane to wear a chain in front of poor people?
You keep making a disingenuous argument when I just say either was he, and either was he inhumane. I'm not saying P&B. I'm telling you, my problem is what you're trying to stamp right now. What Meek Mills is saying, it's my problem. You keep trying to make it like we're your problem. No, you one of us, nigga, and you forgot because you got a couple dollars and you thought it was good. You got on the computer, you found your little following. You thought you separated. You're one of us. See, the problem is when you start to separate and the computer makes you niggas separate. You start finding new groups of people. And then you think you one of them. And then now niggas is animals. No, nigga, we the same niggas that was the same niggas at your house. Same niggas you came to our house when your mama wasn't feeding you. If your mama was on drugs, whatever happened in your life, these are the people that fought with you and everything. These are the first people that told your raggedy punk ass you could rap. They told you could write, Trill. They said, man, you know what, homie? You got your thing. As soon as you got yours, you found some new niggas on the internet. That's why I don't fuck with you blog era niggas. You niggas is fugazi. You niggas wake up one day, y'all needed us the whole time. Y'all needed all the poor black people. You walked your ass, Meek walked his ass, neighborhood to neighborhood, didn't know nigga rob them. They was all proud. And the first thing he told them to do, as soon as they got some money, is don't go back and see the niggas that was pushing them up. And you trying to make excuses instead of hold niggas to accountable. You need to be a fucking beacon of light for people because you are a chosen one of your community. It's not too much to ask to care about them.
But Meek does care about his community, and Meek fights for his community. He just said, I'm not about to go hang out there because niggas will kill me.
No, it's not about, you shouldn't go hang out there because you got a fucking job. You know why I'm going to hang out on the 7? Because I got to fucking be at Sony. That's why I don't fucking hang out. You know why I'm going on the 7? I got a job. That's what everybody do. It's not, we not the only people. Just because we got the best jobs or we got the most paying jobs, everybody got a job. Niggas ain't hanging out.
How is that different between someone finding community on the computer then? If y'all going to Sony, all the rappers going to these downtown to go to these meetings with all these labels and meeting with these directors, they not having kids in the hood direct their videos. They'll use the kids' aesthetic for their video, but they're not having kids in the hood direct them videos or produce them records. They going where the label go. They assign them an A&R. They're not getting an A&R from their building. They're not getting an A&R from their block. They're getting an A&R from that building. So how is y'all building community in these record labels any different than the blog era niggas building community on the computers or with people that they're in community with that's doing what they do?
Because we
how's that different?
Because we don't build community through record labels. We don't. You think Sylvia Rhone is my sister? No, she's a black woman. She's a sister. She's not my sister. You think these people you think Birdman replaced Plug Low or Moon or Shady or Tone? No. Because I'm a real motherfucker from around the way. I could die there tomorrow and it don't have nothing to do with me being there. These are the people that raised me and gave me everything I had to get where I'm going. Shout out to everybody else that understood what it was worth and then developed it. The problem is nothing wrong with finding community. Hopefully you add. Oh, that was Lex. Hopefully you add more community, but instead you replace community. That's the problem. The computer gives you a false sense of connection to people that you really don't have. That's my issue with the blog era. And it made you niggas say shit like you said right now. Now everybody wrong. Like you don't know you can't go to the ghetto if you got a bunch of jewelry on and anybody could get robbed. You can go any poor place in the world, a motherfucker will rob you because it's like, I'm trying to come up. You remember what it was like when niggas was trying to come up? You probably was one of them scammy ass niggas.
That's why you don't go there. That's why Meek tell niggas don't go there.
No, that's why you remove your jewelry and you go be.
If you can go on 57th Street with all your jewelry and nobody kill you, you should be able to go on 250 the same way.
Not at all.
And if you can't go there with what you've earned, then it's probably not a place you should hang out with. If you can't drive your nice car in a community, then you probably shouldn't go there.
Hold on. You should take your ass to 5 to 57 because they're gonna take your money. You should go to 27th, 25th to donate your money. See the difference? You should go to Meek do. Off and put. No, you don't. No,
Meek getting niggas out of prison. Meek getting law. This nigga's coming home from prison because of Meek Mill right now, but he's bad because he told niggas don't go to your block. You might get killed.
It's not bad, but the facts is the facts. You niggas get your computer friends and start acting brand new. That's a fact.
Hold on, where are we all talking on right now?
All your computer friends, and now Trill best friend back in the day on the block. You ain't shit no more, nigga. You take my little money. What you talking about? You still got to say he live in the same place.
All these niggas that is talking on this Zoom or whatever this is right now, where are these niggas from?
What does that mean?
We computer
friends.
Where are all
these niggas from that's talking right now?
We computer friends.
These niggas are from the computer? You from the computer, Glasses?
Yes.
You from the computer.
You know me, PG, through the computer. You ain't finna come hang out with me on the 7.
From?
I'm from 7th Street, Watch Crib.
But how we all connecting right now?
On the computer.
So all these niggas is computer niggas right now.
No, the difference with a computer nigga is
Glasses, you a computer nigga. All these niggas is computer niggas right now.
I got you. I think that's cute too. Listen, you don't replace. You don't replace Boo because I met you through this computer. You don't replace Moon. You don't replace Shady. You don't replace Moto. You don't replace Lil J. You don't replace 50. You don't replace my homeboys. You become an additional part of how I exist. There is no motherfucking sellout about that. I am from 7th Street. I am not from 7th Street Gatekeepers crib. I'm from 7th Street Watch crib. And I will never in my life tell you that my friends are my greatest threats. My community is my greatest threat because it'll be a lie. Don't get me wrong. There are situations happening. Niggas get into it with homies all the time. They fuck a punk ass guy. So what? I've been dealing with that before I was a rapper. But one thing I will never advocate is black people, especially people that come from these environments that built these niggas up, telling other people that offer opportunities and value. Don't go back there with them because them niggas are savages. Bitch, you a savage too.
Most successful rappers don't go back to their hood.
Hold on. That mentality has nothing to do with the blog era. That mentality is the joke of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That is the joke of Carlton. That mentality has nothing to do with the blog era. That mentality is
Carlton in the blog era.
What happened?
Carlton is a version of the blog era.
Whatever you want to call
he's
it,
the
you can call it
precursor to the blog.
because the thing that you're also doing, that you're playing around with, that we happen to think is cute, is we have enmity for our own children. So we look at a generation underneath us that isn't ours and say this generation ain't shit.
PG, you got to stop making it age.
We're not talking
Listen,
about
young
age.
nigga,
talking about the blog.
I'm
PG cooking right now. What y'all talking about?
No, disingenuous because he keeps bringing up age.
How is that
Nobody's talking about age
disingenuous?
because I'm not talking about
You
age.
chose to name it the blog era.
No,
You're
he
not
didn't
choosing
even
that
name the
at
blog
random.
era before I
You chose to
named it.
do that.
No, they actually pride themselves in being
In the
blogging.
blog era. That's
That's
I
what
didn't
we
make that
call
name
it.
up. You thought I was the one that came up with that title? I didn't make that up. Listen, this had nothing to do with age. You know I would never say this about PG? Chief Keef.
He was outside.
That nigga moved out of Chicago. He got his first little bit of money. Ain't been back.
Nothing wrong with moving out of Chicago.
He did the same thing Meek. He did the same thing Meek talking about, and that's why he's here today. Nothing wrong with that.
No, he did not.
Whenever you move,
He didn't say it. He lived it. He did it.
No,
He didn't say
that's
fuck
not
the
doing
streets.
it.
He did it. He left Chicago as soon as he got money. He ain't do a show. He ain't do nothing in Chicago
Jay-Z
until a couple years ago.
Jay-Z moved out of New York. You know how many
Should
people
have.
moved out of New
Should
York
have.
to California? It's not because they thought they was going to die. They moved closer to opportunity. That's it.
Right.
That's it. You are conflating.
So
two
what
different
opportunities in Philadelphia
things. What do you mean? It's not
What?
about that.
for Meek? What opportunities in Philadelphia
I'm
for
not
Meek?
saying Meek shouldn't move. I'm not saying you should stay in your hood. You should stay right on your block and do. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying your negative critique should not come against the people that raise you up for the world to see you.
The people you know the best.
Yes.
So maybe he's
They let
qualified.
them
Maybe
punk
he's
ass
qualified to speak on them people.
No.
So he's not
Obviously
qualified
not.
to speak about the people from his
No.
community.
No.
That he knows their actions. He
Do you
knows the
think
shit
no-
they've done to other people. He's not qualified to speak about his
No.
community when it comes to that. But when it comes to shooting up shit and rapping and all this shit, he can speak for Philly when it's that. But when he
Because
says
that's what
that,
he
he
did.
can't speak for Philly.
Because somewhere along the line he lost and confused. And I'd say the same about you. If you thought
He
your
not
people
lost
that
and
you
confused. He know how them niggas act. He's from the community.
Now
He
the
knows
niggas
how
act.
niggas act.
They
Just
just-
like we know how niggas act.
just-
I know how niggas act.
So you scared of your friends?
Can I ask y'all a
Go ahead, Terrell. Go ahead, Terrell.
I don't think Meek was talking about his friends though.
Hold on. Go ahead, Terrell.
I want to ask Glasses because I don't know the full clip, right? But I keep, from what I'm taking, you saying that they should provide some type of opportunity and money. So I'm confused because it's a lot of people that left the hood that came back and donated to the hood, but the hood is still a hood. So it's not the money that's going to change how they act in the hood. So then what is the actual focal point that we focus on besides the money? If you say he could go to the hood with no jewelry,
answer the question.
You say you could go to the hood with no jewelry.
Okay. So do y'all understand that this
good,
has nothing to
but-
do with one question? This is a completely different question.
Just answer his question, sir.
How to fix poverty is what he's asking me. Or how could black people
No,
that
no,
come
no.
from
I'm
poverty-
not asking
or
about
how
I
could
didn't
black
hear that
people-
poverty. No,
hold
no.
on. Or how
Poverty
could
is a-
black people that come
no,
from
no,
poverty
poverty is a
help
whole
fix
separate.
poverty? Because that's
no,
the
I'm not-
mentality. Because it
poverty
ain't
is
like
all
the black people
separate.
inherently are. Maybe Trill would know better, but I don't think black people are inherently just evil and violent. Especially not
But
poor
I'm
black
not
people.
saying that.
But Trill could think that. That's
You
the
said
blog
that,
era
though.
thought.
That's
But
the
I'm sorry.
blog
No,
era
but I
thought.
wasn't saying that we're inherently evil.
That
I was
existed way
saying-
before the blog era.
I
Yeah,
know.
I'm
That
saying-
predates- that predates hip hop.
Hold on. Let him explain what he's saying.
It's getting
Yeah.
real
Yeah,
bloggy
I was
now.
saying that most
Real
of
bloggy.
the resolutions that I heard was that they should provide opportunity, which is usually in the form of some type of financial support.
Resolution for what
But
exactly?
funds- I'm not sure. This is what you said. You said if
Oh,
Meek
no.
would provide
So
some type
let-
of financial
let's
something.
go
or
back from the
BNB would
beginning.
provide some type of-
Let's go back
Got
from the
you. Hold me
beginning
down
so
so
you're
I
not
got
kind
it.
of because these questions don't have nothing to do with each other. The thing is, brother, is one, my issue with blog era rappers is they disconnect from the community traditionally and find a new community. And then that community becomes the target of all their ire. That's the consistent thing. Right? I actually spoke on a time when Meek Mill talked about that's why niggas shouldn't go back to their hood. He said that. That's what he said.
And this was Meek, you said?
This is
Yes.
me.
Said they shouldn't go back to their hood.
Yes. And then Trill said,
Okay.
hey, Glasses, well, people die in their neighborhood all the time. Maybe
No, I
Meek was
said
right.
more rappers have died in the city they
Sure,
from than
that's
have died
fine.
out of town. That's a fact.
Sure.
That's a
what he
fact.
said. And then I told him without context, that sounds good. And he says that validates Meek's point. And I'm like, no, it doesn't, because then you need context to understand why these things are happening. Like, it's one thing to be from the community. It's another thing to participate in its underworld.
But don't we need context for Meek Mill's statement as well then?
There is no context for it.
There's no context for why he's saying
There's
what he's saying.
never a context to say why you should.
He don't understand his hood. He don't understand how many niggas been killed on his block before. He don't understand that. You understand it, but he don't. We understand it, but he don't.
So we both understand it. Then what the fuck is he talking about?
He's speaking from his own perspective. That's how he feels. Those are his personal feelings about it.
That's why I want to X-Nay Cuz perspective.
But Meek not a blog era nigga. Meek started rapping on the corner. Meek came from the DVD era. Sure. Meek not blog era. Meek came from Meek is one of the last rappers that started his career on the actual street. And he said that. And Meek is someone that works in his community that's getting niggas out of jail. He done put coats on backs. He done did all of that for 15 years, and he said that.
Yeah, but even your argument makes no. I don't give a fuck what he did. Don't you never paint us to motherfucking crackers like that. Is this not the point? You don't get this? The hell are y'all talking about? This is the last stands for black people. And you blog ass, sellout ass niggas want to fuck us over in front of these white folks.
Meek not a blog era nigga.
Damn.
Meek from the mixtapes, and Meek is from what you would call the streets. Meek is the quintessential street rapper. He said this. Charles Hamilton didn't say this. Mickey Fax didn't say this. Meek Mill said it.
Mickey Fax came from mixtapes, and so did Kendrick, and so did Q.
But Meek didn't. But Mickey Fax didn't say that. Meek Mill said it.
But even
he's not from the blog era. Stop trying to push him on the blog era because you don't like what he said.
Hold on.
Meek not from the blog era.
Yes, he is.
Meek not blog era.
Meek is not. Meek from the DVD era.
But imagine saying Kendrick is not from the blog era because he had mixtapes before that.
We didn't hear those. We didn't know who he was. We knew who Meek was.
Meek come up with on the streets. Meek come up with on the streets. Meek come up with on the streets.
Kendrick was.
Meek was performing at the Power 99 joint in Philly before the blogs.
We talking about when your national movement happened. We're not talking about that shit. That's the area you from, when your national movement happened. So we're not talking about that.
Meek not blog era. Meek is not blog era.
You know it.
So we gonna say future blog era too?
Anybody that got their national push during the blog era is blog era.
Nah, I don't believe that. I don't
know.
I'm a boss was in the blog era.
That was from the street.
Time period. I thought we were talking about time period.
But fuck the blog. Let's focus on this. Ain't no way you ever supposed to be talking about us in front of these white people.
Yeah, keep it there.
Fuck all that. This hip hop. All you sellout ass niggas that got a lot to say about hip hop, get your punk ass out. This is the last.
White people not paying attention to what Meek Mill tweet. If a white person, they already feel the way they feel about niggas. If he said "come to the hood," the best people in the world there, them white people ain't gonna change their motherfucking idea. So him saying something bad about niggas in the hood ain't gonna change their mind either. White people already have painted how they feel about us for fucking 400 years. A Meek Mill tweet don't matter.
It does matter.
To who? Show me the white person that said, you know what? I like black people until I saw a Meek Mill tweet. I was like, oh, these niggas are animals.
Fuck a cracker.
You can watch the news for that.
Fuck a cracker. You don't even add to that, man. You don't even add to that narrative as for us.
He wasn't tweeting it for crackers. He was tweeting it for niggas so they don't get killed.
Yeah, but you just don't add to that narrative.
All you gotta do is think. All you gotta do is be smart and you won't die.
I don't know if it stopped anybody from getting killed. Hopefully it did. But y'all mad? Y'all be mad at that too. I know. Nah, go to your hood. Go get killed.
Talk about niggas, because that's what you think is cool. Fuck them niggas over there.
Nigga, the majority of rappers niggas talking about niggas. Sure and that's why I asked y'all in the group chat earlier this week, what part does black liberation play in hip hop? And I wanted to get a real answer, but a lot of people dodged it. All right, so the whole premise of hip hop is black liberation.
What black liberation you talking about blaming niggas though?
So
what you mean?
Accountability is a part of black liberation. You from Haiti. When they started the revolution, they killed the sellout niggas first. They killed the niggas that was gonna fuck up the revolution first. Before they went against the enemy. Because your army gotta be strong before you go fight. You just can't say, hey, all y'all niggas look like me. Let's go fight. I gotta know who the fuck can fight. So I can know where to place you.
So the thing you're doing right now is equivalent to what they did?
What am I doing right now?
Selling out.
What am I doing right now?
You think supporting what Meek Mill said is the equivalent to a bunch of niggas cutting off coon niggas' heads off because they're a detriment to
Yeah,
revolt.
you gotta get them up out of here. If you want a revolution, you can't have a weak army. It don't matter what you're doing.
Okay.
And a nigga that's gonna kill somebody over a chain is probably somebody I don't want on my team.
That's who
That's
you want on
somebody
your
I
team.
don't. That's somebody the black community can't afford to
That's who you
protect.
want on your team.
That's
Nah, that's the people we can't afford
So-
to protect in our
Wait a
community
minute,
because
so
they
in
can't
your
be
mind-
trusted. Because
so-
one day you're gonna get something that person wants. It might not be a chain that day, but it could be something
No,
you have
Trill.
that
No,
they
Trill.
want, and they
So
go
you don't-
kill you for
No
it.
Trill, no less.
And we won't condemn them and say, "Why'd you have a nice car? You should have been driving the Toyota Corolla."
You don't have to. You don't have to condemn them. You know why? Because your favorite friend and master is gonna put them in prison for the rest of their life. But
Well, if you
know
gonna
what?
kill a nigga over a necklace, that's probably where you should be.
Well, if you kill a nigga over anything, you're going to prison. But the fact that what I'm saying to you here is
Shouldn't
the
kill
fact.
niggas. I mean, we shouldn't be killing niggas.
You should kill
Shouldn't at
whoever you
all.
got to kill to survive this life. But what I am saying to you is, you have
Did the guy have to kill EMB Rock to survive in life? EMB Rock wasn't threatening him.
It's not about just that.
Who is playing Kanye West?
Lex,
Lex. Man,
What are you
turn
doing
that
right
shit
now?
off, old head. What's wrong with you?
Lex want to wear his chain wherever he want to.
So you
I mean, Lex should be able to. I mean, I wouldn't suggest it.
I'm a fan of the Yankees. I can't wear my Yankee jersey or hood or hat in Cali.
Not in LA.
I can't wear my chains that I worked hard. I think look good on me. I can't have a girl with a nice body with me because you don't know what the hell they might do to her. I mean, I
Why
gotta
would they do something to her?
Why would they steal someone's fucking chains?
Because
why would they take? Why would they take? So why wouldn't they? They're poor. Then they're probably not gonna get the caliber of woman that I'm with.
I got you.
That makes sense to harm her.
Let's talk about this on a whole grand scale. Let's talk about your favorite country. You American, right? You always say you're American, right? Go wear an American flag shirt in Iran. See what happens.
I am American.
So then go wear an American flag shirt in Iran. See how much.
No, but Iran is enemy territory, though. The ghetto should not be the enemy. The ghetto should not be enemy territory for a nigga from the hood.
Hey. How about you have the same respect to this war, not just the white man war? How about you, like him talking about wearing that Yankee jersey? That represents a war to people. Just like they know his ass wouldn't be a soldier. They see his gray on his fucking face if he was in Iran. But you know what you fucking doing? You fucking with people. Take your ass to Mexico. Take your ass to any third world country and wear that fucking jewelry.
I do it in Mexico. I do.
And
that's probably why people. That's probably why third world countries have the worst tourism. They probably have the worst tourism numbers because people don't want to go there because of that sentiment right there.
What you say? What you say?
When's the last time y'all went to a third world country to be tourism?
Hold on, relax. Hold on a second.
Rich motherfuckers start caring about poor people. Fuck
What up,
y'all.
Terrell?
They rob
What
every
up,
single
Terrell?
one of
I
you
just wanted
motherfuckers.
to. Okay.
Yes, bro.
All right.
No,
So
my
let's
address.
take any person with jewelry, if that was the example we're using, right? And we just put them in the hood. Just by them being in the hood, they're being disrespectful to people that live in the hood.
Yes. Especially flashy jewelry.
Crazy. Yes.
So if they just go in the neighborhood, they don't say nothing disrespectful.
Why are they going in the
Why the
neighborhood?
fuck are you there?
So that's what Meek is saying. Don't go back to the hood. Y'all support what Meek said.
Thank you. Finally, they got it. Finally.
Real. That's not. Don't be his attorney, cuz it's horrible, and that's not what he said. Big
All right, bro. Get back to it.
Fucked it up for him. Steve fucked it up. Lil fucked it up for him.
Oh no, I'm saying like so that just their distance alone with jewelry in the neighborhood is disrespectful.
Yes.
To other people.
All right. Answer that right there. We got other things on the docket we need to get to, man. I ran this one. I ran this one to the end,
It's
man.
okay.
Right
you
there.
should let a good conversation unfold, Travis.
No,
okay.
I
like this conversation.
Fold it back up, and then it got wrinkled, and you know what I'm saying? Then y'all folding it back up again right there. You know what I'm saying? So like,
people love this type of this is one of those conversations.
I don't think we came to a proper conclusion.
It's the boule against poor people.
What would it be the conclusion to that? I don't think there's no conclusion going to come to that right there.
Well, I think it's nuanced because I understand where Glass is coming from. I just don't 100% agree with it.
We're gonna find in this conversation.
Yeah, I understand where Glass is coming from.
Listen, we haven't found one thing we agree with on no conversation. Because sometimes there's people that just disagree to disagree. Like everybody on this motherfucker platform know what I'm talking about.
I don't think nobody disagree on this
yes,
one.
they do. But again, they're gonna put up argument to disagree. So we will never arrive to any conclusion. We will never keep the gate on one person. Never one person be kicked out because people just want to disagree for the sake of disagreeing.
So should Meek Mill be kicked out for that?
We agree with you, Glasses.
Meek Mill should be kicked out of hip hop.
I got one for you right now. I've got one for you right now. Hold on.
Hold on, Trap.
Hold on.
You think you should be able to wear $300,000 worth of shiny jewelry around a bunch of poor people that's struggling to pay their bills, barely get a meal, and it's cool. That makes sense to you. That's your world. It's that selfishness. It's that whole thing when hip hop is about the mass of the group of us, but somehow it became about you. The same people that lifted you up, fuck them now.
It's called culture, people. It's called culture.
How is wearing a chain saying fuck them though?
If they don't, if so, okay, let me
ask you. So a Rich Porter and them was pulling up to Rucker with a new Benz at 21. They were saying fuck everybody in Polo Grounds. Fuck all these poor ass niggas. When Alpo was pulling up new bikes to Rucker and popping a wheelie for 5 blocks, he was saying fuck all these niggas.
Yeah. Listen, man.
Or it's only when a rapper do it.
What's the next topic, Trap?
All right, man. Let's
get to the next topic. Because we're gonna expose these poor. We're gonna expose these poor people that he said they're doing so much and supporting us. Because I don't remember one fucking poor person helping me anywhere in my life.
You don't even know poor people, Lex.
Yeah. Who are these poor people that helped me with a car payment, a bill when I was juggling these baby mamas? Where were these poor people helping me with some wisdom?
Family,
Where?
You don't know poor people.
I moved around this country, bro. Where were these poor people? You know what? My bill every semester was pretty $10,000. Not one welfare check did I get for $1. Oh, how did they? No, my dad is my dad. My dad is my dad. Where are these poor people? Where are the poor people that supported me? Where are they?
Obviously, no poor people supported you. No poor people supported you, Lex. You had it on. And that's why you hate him.
Crazy. Oh my god.
I don't hate him. Why would I hate him?
Dougie Fresh.
We hate you. We can't
hold on. Let's deal with this. Why y'all hate me?
We can't wait to catch you.
With some crazy.
But I don't even think it's about hating poor people. Because Meek's a bad example because Meek help out poor people all the time. He help out niggas in jail. He do all that shit. He do. I mean, the work speaks for itself. I don't. The work speaks for itself. Google's your friend.
That's trying to move us forward. We should.
This man is
all right. Y'all circling the block, man. Y'all circling the block and still ain't find a parking spot, dude. Y'all circling the block and still ain't find a parking spot, dude. Come on, man. Come on, yo. Come on.
Listen, Trap.
Find a parking spot, dude.
Find a parking place because we don't really have a real connection in this thing. Everybody just feels like hip hop is them having an opinion. There's no idea of cult. Trap.
Listen, no. What it is, and why a great conversation can happen is because we stand on different points, stand on different beliefs.
It's not a great conversation.
It's not going to be a great conversation if we all hold hands and walk across the street together.
But I think
it's not going to happen like that, B. The way a great conversation is why I had the ADHD shit, because all debates are heated discussions, but it could come out as great conversations, though, B. That's how it all goes.
That is not
how it all goes. There's no problem with that right there. So now,
you understand every one of these situations, when these conversations happen, end in war. These are not great things. They're not even entertaining things. They end in war. When two people can't find resolve, it ends in wars. So the fact that we cannot come to a conclusion on simple things that are revolving around hip hop,
it doesn't
have to end in war though. And I think that's part of maturity.
I think that's the problem.
When they came together to write the Declaration of Independence, all the niggas didn't agree on everything.
They had to agree. That's why I said Declaration of Independence.
And then they made a bunch of amendments to all that shit.
People are going to agree with right there. But to say right now,
on one point, Trap.
Listen. On this topic right here that we were just having right now, some people are standing on a point where somebody should be able to wear whatever they want to wear when they go wherever they want to go. You know what I'm saying?
And some people one point since these 15 episodes we still agreed on.
I think Glasses. I think the other thing that you're doing is you're denying a lot of points where we agree with you for the maybe because you're heated or maybe, but you're making a campaign of we don't agree on nothing, y'all niggas, and you're putting things.
Give me the 1 point we agree on, PG.
All right.
What's that?
God, hold on. Let me ask you this right now. This is the question right now for the next topic right now, man. Has Jay-Z abandoned hip hop for business? Let's see if we agree on that.
Yo, goddamn, where we not finna agree?
He did that a long time ago. He did that a long time ago, but y'all not gonna admit it. He did it a long time ago, but y'all not gonna admit it.
We agree on.
How do y'all feel about that? He did it a long time ago, but y'all not gonna admit it. Jay-Z is essentially doing what Meek Mill was talking about.
Conversation where we agree on something.
How do y'all feel about Jay-Z abandoning hip-hop for business?
We're not going to agree.
How do you feel about that?
I think he did it a long time ago. Jay-Z did that a long time ago.
When was that? When was it a long time ago?
What did Nas say in Ether? I love you because you my brother. You traded your soul for riches. This is a quarter century ago. This happened a long time ago. Even when he was still rapping, dropping albums every year, he did this a very long time ago. We're just starting to see the final formation of that person that he's always been. And I can't call him a sellout because Jay-Z's being who he's always been. He's always said that he was this nigga. Now Jay-Z's talking about, oh, breakdancing isn't this, or graffiti isn't this. And like now Jay-Z is taking shots at hip-hop culture, and he's talking about the validity of the elements of hip-hop, and I don't think that's something fair for him to do because these elements existed before there was a Jay-Z. I loved hip-hop before I knew who Jay-Z was, or Nas, or Biggie, or Tupac. I love hip-hop before I knew who any of those guys were, and those are some of my favorite rappers in the world. But my favorite rapper isn't more important than hip-hop itself. And I think the thing about Jay-Z, where he does relate to Drake, a lot of Jay-Z fans place him above hip-hop. They feel like he's the exception to every rule. Jay-Z can do and or say anything, and if it disrespects hip-hop culture, well, it's Hove. It's still Jay-Z. And that's the exact same way that the Drake fans view him. But y'all can look at the Drake fans and see the flaw in their thinking, but you won't do that when it comes to Jay-Z.
I mean, I want to pipe up because I'm one of these niggas.
Pick your mic up. Pick your mic up first, Cole.
Oh, I'm one of these niggas that Trill is talking about. And because for me, I agreed with pretty much every point that Hove made, and I think the rappers, especially at this moment, and I don't think it'll always be that way, but at this moment and for a long time, the rappers are at the forefront of the culture, and they help write where it goes, not by themselves, but they write a large part of it, and the innovations they make and what they add to the culture changes the direction of it. And we have a thing, and we have a nostalgic rose-colored glasses thing and a delusion that we like to do, where we like to pretend it's still 1973 and we have the values that we had in 1973. And the world is very different. Where we are as a people, as a culture, as a race is very different. How we relate to the music, what the music is, the function that the music has in our environment is all very different because time moves forward and history moves forward. It's like saying black people were in the same place in 1910 that they were in 1950. Many things were similar, many things were very different, and the world was very different, and technology was very different, and connectivity was very different. So I think to me what Hove was saying was these things are not on a day-to-day basis what hip-hop is or how we think about hip-hop in the same way that it was in 83 or 73. We don't look at these things and think about them the same. And even more so, a thing that I think people don't ever take into account is the reason these things are not in the forefront is because they're weaved and integrated into everything. Hip-hop, breakdancing affects ballet. Breakdancing affects all choreography that happens all over the world. So it's integrated and weaved into everything. But the thing is, a lot of purists get mad because they say it's not hip hop if it doesn't look exactly the way it looked in 1973. And niggas do not want to admit that. And so then what they do is they shit on young people. Young people receive their ire because they're mad that something looks different than what they grew up on. It's the same way niggas is like, SNL's not funny anymore. I miss when it was Adam Sandler and Chris Farley. It's not funny. It's like this, just because you are mad that it's not the thing you grew up on that you love. You're not able to let go and let new people who are born love the thing that they have. It has to be, the thing that I had was the best.
The SNL one, the SNL little bit was bad. That was a bad one.
You're doing it right now. Like we try to sneak it in because we play it like it's a joke, but really it's fuck these kids. Fuck them.
Well, PG. when Eddie Murphy was on,
Anything new that they make, I like the old thing. The old thing was fine. Don't add anything new. We were fine where we were.
You gotta
want some
stop
he does
stovetop
this all the
stuff,
time. He
man.
does this all the
Points,
time.
man.
He does this all the time.
all the
He
time.
wants some
Make it about
stovetop stuff.
kids
He
every
does this all
time.
the time.
Man,
They don't need. They don't need you. They don't need you to stick
They
up for
don't
them,
need
big
your
brother.
defense. Nobody's attacking
Fuck those
children.
kids. Fuck them.
They don't need. They don't need to bring
Why
their
do
big
you keep
brother
saying
outside to
that?
get
Every
beat
child
up.
that was born after 1990 is a piece of shit. Fuck them.
No,
We're
nobody
not
says
talking
that.
about
Nobody says that.
kids.
Fuck them.
Nobody
They're not
says that.
changed.
That was great. That was
Look at
PG,
them.
that was great what you said. PG, that was
gonna
great
do
what you
that.
said. But when you go into this whole soliloquy about the old people picking on the young people, that is bullshit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
We're not
now
here to
that's
do that
my
at all.
point. What Hove is saying is
You niggas
that's
so
not the
bloggy,
paradigm
man.
that exists now, and we're
Trav,
trying
that's
to
a new
pretend
word
that
I'm
it
finna
is.
use from
We
now
don't
on,
look
man.
at hip hop
Bloggy.
that way anymore.
Niggas
We're not
is so
we're not every
bloggy,
day.
man.
Niggas is
Hold
not.
on, hold on.
Let
PG,
me hear
hold
what
on.
he's saying.
Hold
PG,
on,
fix your mic a
hold
little
on,
bit more.
PG. Start over,
Yeah,
because I want to hear what you're saying, brother. Yeah,
Yeah, fix
PG.
your mic a little bit, PG.
Oh,
Clear your
niggas
mic.
is not exchanging pictures of graffiti and pictures of breakdancing at the same frequency and rate that they did in 1975. But we like to pretend that we are. That's not what's central. Even what's his name said it? Who said it? Maybe it was Fat Joe or somebody said it the other day and I said it before, niggas not giving me credit for it, but he said the sixth element of hip hop is podcasting. Niggas do not want to accept that because it's new.
Yeah, he did say that. He did, but to say that, to say
Who
the sixth
said that? I
element of
forget
pop.
who said-
To
somebody
say
said
that,
that
to
on
say
a
that, to
podcast.
say the
Fat
sixth
Joe.
element. Why did it have to be podcast? Why can't it be journalism like that? Though? Like people been doing
shit.
journalism. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been
Well,
doing
why do you have
journalists.
a negative
Shit
connotation
on.
to podcasting? Why can't podcasting be
But
the
no, it's not
overarching-
about no, because I feel like podcasting is nothing but journalism. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but like it's been going on. We've been at the
Yeah,
Source
but podcasting
magazine.
is
We've
the
been at
new
Double
word.
XL.
How do you
We've
want
been
the
at people
old
talking
word?
about. We've been at people talking about because podcasting is just not surrounded around hip hop. That's why you have many different other podcasting. So why would you mention
No other
podcasting
genre
as
of
being a
music
part of
has
it though?
embraced podcasting like we have, because no other music has embraced podcasting like we have and innovated around it. We've really made it a whole chamber of hip hop.
No, I think that you're only focusing on that. I think they have many other podcasts. They have R&B podcasts. They have rock podcasts. They have all different. It's a whole. All it is
All
is
following
journalism.
our lead.
All this is a media. It's a media. So now we're gonna put media into being an element on hip hop.
This is crazy.
This is
Man.
bullshit.
This is
Why would we
crazy.
put media on being an element of hip hop? You're not gonna do that, bro.
I understand what PG's
No, I
saying.
understand him
I
too.
don't agree with it being it, but I think hip hop is completely different from other genres because hip hop is about oration.
Hip
And I
hop is
think
not
when
a
it gets to
genre.
podcasting,
Rap music
you're an orator. Like you trying to say fly
Rap is
shit
the
on a
genre.
podcast, like a rapper trying to say some fly shit. But I just don't think, nigga, podcasting is 10 years old. I don't think
It's
it's fair
media.
to say
It's media.
yeah, media. Just like like the
That's all
source.
it is. Yeah, that's all it is.
Like I can understand you saying journalism is a part of
Yeah.
hip hop, but just to say podcast and
I
conveniently,
don't-
Fat
I'm
Joe
not-
says it when he
Because
gets
it's
a
new.
podcast.
It is new.
He wasn't
It is
saying
new.
that 10 years ago. He got a podcast now. Podcast an element of hip
All
hop.
I'm saying
Yeah, it's
is,
not an element.
Fat
No.
Joe's
I'm
not the one
not-
that said it. Somebody else said it.
Hold on,
My
go ahead,
man,
glasses.
Daniel,
Go ahead,
somebody like
glasses.
that.
I'm not
Hold
disagreeing
on.
with you, PG, about podcasting. That's a deep thought. I got to think about it.
No, you don't have to think about it. It's no.
I'm just saying, I'm with thinking about it. I'm
Well,
just
podcasting
saying-
falls
really
under
just
journalism and
media.
media. So if the source is
That's it,
hip
it's
hop,
media.
then podcasting can be hip hop.
So
Niggas will
Time
not
Magazine
admit-
is part of hip hop.
No,
not
we talking about hip hop
Let me
publications.
get this
The
straight.
source is part of hip hop.
Let me
Yeah,
let me
but
get
it's
this
not.
out.
But
Niggas
Nigga,
will
this
not.
is
that's
2026.
that's documentation of what's going on in hip hop.
So it's
That's all
podcast.
that is right there.
Documentation.
It's
I'm not
documentation.
against- I'm
It's
not
a
against that.
documentation of what's going on in hip hop.
This is
That's
a
all. That's all it
documentation.
is.
Trap,
we-
this
Huh?
is a
Can
documentation.
I challenge this?
Yes.
Actually, I think I
Yeah,
agree with
glasses.
PG.
I'm not
No.
mad. Can I challenge this? Can we find one thing we can agree on?
No.
Once for the
I
night.
kind of
No.
agree on
No.
PG's last point now that I
No.
think about it.
Be here and talk
No.
to each other. civilly.
Because
No, I
Because
don't.
podcasting
I
is
don't
the
like singing
spoken
in one
word,
tone. I don't like singing in one voice like that.
but
No,
we
I
have
the
like
spoken
never
word is a
in
big
life-
part of Black history.
Yeah.
Imagine Straight Outta Compton, Fuck the Police came on. And then one guy's like, fuck the police. And one guy's like, I love the police. They treat us right. And then one guy, it's not cool. Imagine Protect Your Neck was one guy who was like, well, nobody should have to protect their neck. This is fucking whack. Every
understand.
last
You're
thing
describing is
cannot
exactly what
end.
No, it's not.
Shit is super
Agreeing
lame.
agreeing to everything when you don't agree to
We
it is
don't
whack.
agree to nothing.
It's whack. That's whack.
I mean, we agree at things. We just don't. That's not the
Yes,
things
we
we talk
do.
about.
Classes,
We talk about
agreed
shit
to
we
be here.
disagree for an hour. We don't talk about shit we
agreed
agree
to
with.
be here and have this conversation.
I don't even think we've
and
ever
respect
agreed
one
on
another.
anything once. Can we agree there's one person that shouldn't be in hip hop that should be outside the gate?
A certain individual or just one person?
One person.
Yeah, name one at least.
One person that people think is hip hop. We like should be hip hop.
We was just talking about someone that should be outside of hip hop, but y'all not gonna agree if I say
on that because I have no interest.
You're not gonna
we
agree
just
on that right
we
there
just
at all.
talked about someone that should be outside of hip hop.
It didn't even get to the third person. It was just you and PG and y'all disagreed.
Mm-hmm.
Can we find one person that we can say this person is outside the gate that people think should be inside the gate? Can we find one person?
Jay-Z.
If we find
Jay-Z.
one person who's outside that we're gonna let in.
Jay-Z.
I'll agree to that if we can find one person who's on the outside.
I want to agree to that though. I want to agree to that.
We'll let in. Then I'll agree.
PG didn't agree with you.
No, Glasses. I'll help you find somebody we should kick out. I'll help
Jay-Z.
you. Find
I
one
want
person.
Lex.
Jay-Z.
I want the Agent of Chaos to find one.
Let him go be business. Let him go be business culture. We don't need him no more. He don't need us no more. He don't need hip hop no more, and hip hop don't need him no more.
What's happening?
Let him go be business.
Trap. We're kicking Jay-Z out.
That's great.
No, Jay-Z kicked himself out. Jay-Z kicked himself out. Jay-Z transcended hip hop now, right?
Y'all don't get what I'm saying at all.
Yeah, this sounds crazy.
Jay-Z kicked himself out, but
we're not kicking Jay-Z out.
Why we not kicking Jay-Z out, Lex?
Hold on. You were.
He left. He walked out the club. We begged him to come back.
Hold on.
Jay walked out the club.
Steve, what's up?
He left.
Yeah,
Hold on, Trill. Steve, what up?
But you were just okay with me kicking himself out of Philly. You want to kick Jay-Z out of hip hop? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
Jay-Z walked out of hip hop. Jay-Z left.
Supported Meek walking.
Jay-Z left.
So
Jay-Z
away
left.
from?
Jay-Z left.
Okay,
Can we
so
agree on
where
one
did
thing?
Meek go away from?
Meek still in Philly. He just gonna be on his block. Meek just performed in Philly the other day.
The last 20 minutes.
Meek just did a show in Philly the other day.
In the last 20 minutes talking about something in hip hop we agree on. We have never did that once on the Gatekeepers podcast.
Do we even agree that hip hop is street?
No.
Listen. I don't
Lex
feel like
doesn't
I would
think
never listen. I wouldn't do this podcast if we sat right here and all agreed on every motherfucking
Right,
topic.
we
that
ain't
we
agreed
brought
on
up,
one.
though.
So
It could be if we all agree, it'd just be one man podcast. It'll be better.
That's it.
Every podcast.
Be one voice.
can
Be
end
one
us
voice. It
being
don't need to be
different
eight. It don't need to be 8 boxes here and be one voice. You know what I'm
Every
saying right
last
there.
thing in hip hop is a bunch
So
of
what is
people
the- what
agreeing
is
on the
the,
topic.
we
This is
agreed
the
to be here.
only thing
We
solely
agreed to be here.
That's a fact. There you go, right there. That's a good one right there, Lex. That's a good one, Lex. Lex, I like that right there, Lex. We all agreed to be here. We all agreed to be here. There you go, right there. That's a great one right there. Let's see if we agree with this right now.
Overlook things that
Let's see if we agree with this.
Nigga spirit.
What?
Like a show where it's just never, ever any progress.
Listen, man.
I think the discussion itself is progress.
Yeah, we
All right, so listen. So can we do this?
Talk to the community and disagree. I wish y'all stop propagating that lie that white people say about us.
All right, so listen. Can we suggest something? I'll suggest someone. Maybe we can all do this. We suggest someone that we should let into the gates, and someone that should be kicked out. Okay.
Who's outside of hip hop that we got to fight for? Like, who's someone that is outside of the proverbial gates that we need to walk into?
All right.
Are you willing to do the exercise or no?
Sure, let's do it.
If you're not willing to do it,
I'm sure. I'm down. Whatever.
Go ahead.
Pause.
Go ahead.
All right, so go ahead, Trap. Go ahead.
What's that? What'd you say again? What you want to do now?
Idea, and you ain't even got nobody that.
I got someone. I got someone. I'll start it off. I'll set it off.
What's the name?
Let's get rid of Young MC. Get him the fuck out of here.
Get him the fuck out of here. Any from Queens?
I don't give a fuck where you from.
You said Young MC.
Let's just wrap the show up, man.
Lex.
I got it, man.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
I mean, Young MC
I really don't care enough. I really don't care enough for Young MC to worry
He's
about.
not even trying to get on the mic. He's not dancing. He's literally on the wall just chilling. They let him in.
I really don't care about Young MC enough to he's in a rap, though, B.
You kicking the guy that didn't start a fight. He ain't spilled a drink. He ain't did that wrong.
If you don't care about him, then let's get him the fuck out of here.
I had his first album, Stone Cold Rhyming. That's like one of the albums that raised me as a toddler.
Then they won a Grammy, right?
Just Say No on there, and he was talking about not doing drugs. Like that those records I was playing when I was 3-4 years old. He had a record called Pick Up the Pace, which is my favorite.
I'm sorry. I'm breaking your heart. You gotta go.
If Young MC going, I'm gonna have to walk out with him, man.
Let me
He's on the same game.
Hold
Yo,
on,
kick
hold on.
MC
I'm
out?
not just kicking someone out. I'm bringing someone in.
But why are you kicking Young MC out?
I don't want him. I don't want him in there. He's not hip hop.
Why isn't he hip hop though?
He's a fucking
What podcast do
opportunist.
you listen to where they
Hold
just
on.
disagree all the time?
Bro, this
Hold
nigga
on.
said
Young
Hold on.
MC.
Well, I'm trying to find a fucking
Okay,
ground
okay.
where we're
We'll kick Young MC. I'm with you. Kick out Young MC. Unfortunately,
You know who
whatever.
I want to bring in?
Who? Michael Rappaport.
Portishead.
Bro,
All right, man.
Are you fucking kidding me right now, man?
Listen to Portishead, but why should Portishead be in hip hop? Can you explain this to me?
They took
I
all that
believe-
game from RZA.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
So we should let Portishead in and
I
kick Young
believe they
MC
have
out.
Look, we
more
are the
characters.
laughing stock of all podcasts.
Yo, chill out, man, chill out. This is what you
this
keep
is
doing
some
this
clown-
every
it's for-
podcast right now, man.
Yeah,
You
this
keep
is
doing
some
this.
clowny
Let me
shit, bro.
let you know right now, bro. Let me let you know right now. You're stuck in this right now, B. So whatever you're doing right now, whatever you're trying to do right now, whatever you're trying to go, you can't go nowhere. You're stuck in the gate, B. The gate is locked, bro. You can't go nowhere.
No, but I don't think hip hop's about agreeing though. I don't think hip hop is about agreeing.
The gate is locked.
Because
The gate is
the
locked.
guys
man.
from
You
Jackson
ain't
didn't
going
agree with the
nowhere.
niggas from Patterson. The niggas from Patterson didn't agree with the niggas from Millbrook. The niggas from Millbrook didn't agree with the niggas from Mitchell. The niggas from the Bronx don't always agree with niggas from Queens or niggas from Brooklyn or LA niggas don't always agree with New York or what we think is even classic hip hop. They don't always agree with us. Atlanta don't agree with New Orleans. New Orleans may not agree with Houston. So hip hop ain't about agreeing. That's blog era shit. Hip hop ain't about agreeing.
Yeah, I think it's about trying to get something done.
Hip hop is about respect. It's about you doing what you do, but me respecting it.
Yeah.
Because if it was only about us agreeing, it would only be New York shit. It would because the New York niggas will shoot everybody down. That's whack. Outkast, they whack. They're not from Queens.
Trill.
much rather
That's what it
respect
be
than
anyway.
agreeing.
Trill, we don't agree ever. Hip hop is never about never agreeing.
I think respect is way more important than agreeing. Glasses.
Respect
That's a
is
fact.
earned, not just because you
What the fuck
exist.
does that even mean?
Yo, watch this.
Hip hop is about respect. It's not about agreeing.
Trill, watch this. Glasses. Name someone that you want to kick out and name someone that you want to bring in. Watch.
I would like for us to agree on one person.
To name someone that you want to kick out and someone.
You're gonna just
You see
disagree
that?
because I said it.
No, it's not. Just name them.
You always just disagree. I could tell you, Lex, it's nighttime here. You'd be like, no, it's daytime. Like it's what you do. all the
You
time
see how
to
he's
me.
focused on me? No, I'm not gonna do that to you.
Lex, you're
This
not
name,
going
can
to
you
do
name
it.
him?
He want to kick you out, Lex.
No, I know you. I know he doesn't. I know. And he started this, as he let us know earlier in the week. This is his brainchild. But can you answer the question, bro?
I would prefer that we agree on one person.
You see
We gotta throw somebody out there. We gotta throw a name out there.
Come on, throw someone out there,
We
Glasses.
can't agree if we not throwing names out.
I'll throw a name out right now.
No, hold on.
Apparently we all gonna agree.
It's important that Glasses do. Hold on. This is important that Glasses does it. Because he's going to stay here and then he's going to go cut the show. Come on, give us some names. Or just say you don't want to do
Every
it.
name I've ever recommended, you said no.
We're gonna agree to Nas.
I got a name.
Right?
We kicking Nas out.
No, we're gonna agree. Nas is supposed to be inside the gate, right?
Well, Nas is already there. Nas already there. He chose.
We agree
You're
on
letting
one
Glasses
person.
We all agree that Nas is supposed to be inside the gate. We all agree on that.
Yeah, we all agree. Nas
is the gate.
Yeah, Nas is already there.
Then we
Nas-
all
Nas
agree.
is the gate.
We're talking
We
about
all
who's
agree that
supposed to
he's
be
the gate.
out of it.
But that's not something we're agreeing
X
on.
was out. Not
So who's the
Who's
person?
kicking out,
How
Steve?
much more do you want niggas to agree? We all agree.
Bro.
So Steve, who we kicking out? Who we kicking out,
Hold
Steve?
on, watch.
This
is what he wants.
That's not
This
an
is what-
agreement.
Listen, K. Dot is the great, is the best MC right now, and Dr. Dre is the greatest producer of all time. Are you happy? Are you happy?
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
So Steve, who we kicking out, Steve?
Who we kicking out, Steve?
I'm gonna also
Kid
say
Cudi.
some. I'm gonna say some other shit. Glasses.
Kid Cudi.
I think. Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
say this.
Respect, Steve. Respect, Steve, having a name.
Glasses.
He can go.
I think you're self-sabotaging. I think you're setting an impossible bar that nobody can meet. I think you're self-sabotaging.
I'll get with him, PG. Get with him. Finish him off.
Because there's no
Pause.
such thing as what you even describing.
That was
Yeah,
crazy.
Even amongst your best friends. What happened?
No, guys, you good, PG. Go
Even
ahead.
amongst your
My
best
bad,
friends,
my bad.
what you're describing couldn't happen. Even amongst your best friends.
Actually, I've been successful with everybody but y'all.
Damn.
Get me every last person.
What do you
JB
mean?
on down, except y'all.
So what we doing with Kid Cudi? Steve wants to kick Kid Cudi out, and he did wear a wedding dress.
That's
I
hip
wouldn't.
hop. Lex
But
said,
he's
Lex
also
said they was
from
doing-
Ohio though.
Lex was saying
Well,
that
I don't
11
give
years
a
that was
fuck where
hip
he
hop.
from.
He
Don't
said
do
they had-
that. Don't do that, glasses. Stop doing that.
You
Pie.
said it.
The sweetie
I said
pies,
what?
right? The
You
sweetie
said
pies.
earlier that's what they used to do.
The sweetie pies.
Here
That
comes
was
Sweetie
crazy.
Pie.
Kid
Sweetie
Cudi did
Pie.
wear a dress.
Crazy.
Bill Hutch.
That sweetie pie shit you was
Let's
going
go
on.
to
You was about to
CeeLo
go there.
Green.
You was about to go
And then
crazy,
PG
B.
cuts
You
me
agree
out
with
like
that,
I made it
Cap?
like young people versus
You want
old
to kick Kid
people.
Cudi out?
You was about to
I
go
don't
crazy.
know if we should kick Kid Cudi out.
Kid
I don't
Cudi's
know
out
if
of
it,
here.
I don't know if it matters
That's
though.
not
If
the
Kid,
name.
Yeah,
if Kid Cudi gets kicked out of hip hop,
Kid
I don't
Cudi
know
got
what
on the
changes.
stand against Diddy. He's out of here, B. What you talking about? Kid Cudi's out of here.
Yeah.
It's not. It's
Yeah.
not a. Hold on. It's not
Yeah.
a matter of whether it matters. Now you asked me for a name. I gave a name.
Who do you
Cudi's
want to
outta
bring
here.
in though, Steve? Now, who do you want producer? Who do you want to bring in?
Agree on Kid
We don't
Cudi.
need to bring
No.
anyone.
Yes,
We're
we
talking about
agree.
bringing people
We
out.
agree.
Trill said no.
Yeah, Kid Cudi's not really a rapper. I think he's hip hop. I don't think he's a rapper though.
Trill
But
said no. So
he did wear a
we gotta
wedding
find
dress
one person.
and he held a
Let me
dude's
tell you how
hand
bad this is.
and he
Gotta
did
understand.
testify.
I'm gonna prove
Yeah,
to
he did
you
testify.
how
Okay, we'll
bad
kick
it is.
Cudi. We'll get Cudi out. I still love him, but
He's outta
Cudi,
here.
I'm sorry,
He's
bro.
outta here.
It's like when you
He's
shake
outta
somebody's hand, but they got to lead a party. It's
Crazy,
like
I
Cudi,
think
I'm giving you one of
Kid
those. You got to go
I
there,
think
brother.
Kid Cudi said he wasn't hip hop, so that's funny.
He probably did.
Probably
I don't know
did.
why we even
I
arguing.
wouldn't be surprised if he did.
Cudi's out of here.
I'm a name.
Y'all
someone
don't
Well,
else.
if he wasn't hip hop, then how can we kick him out?
Yeah.
Y'all want-
If he said he wasn't hip hop,
Exactly.
how can we kick him out?
Exactly.
He
All
walked
right,
out.
so now, all right,
He
so
walked
hold on.
out.
So now,
He said,
so
I
now,
mean,
who you,
I don't
so
even
who
wanna
you
come
bringing
on
in?
there.
Who you bringing in the gate now, Steve?
Who do you want to bring in? I just wanted to kick someone out.
You want to kick somebody out? Okay.
Yeah.
That's all he want to do is he want to destroy, no building, just
Right.
destroying.
That's
You want
no
to
one
Jazzy
building.
Jefferson. You want the
That's
Jazzy
wild.
Jefferson. You want the
No
Jazzy
building,
Jefferson.
just destroying.
easy to, it's so
Right.
easy to
You want the
Sort of
Jazzy
point.
Jefferson.
You
Okay.
asked
create.
us who do we want to
No
kick out.
building, just destroying.
Terrell, is there anybody you want to bring into hip hop or kick out of hip hop? That's the question. You there?
I mean, who's not in hip
Give me
hop?
a second so I can.
All right, give you a second. All right, who you got, Trill?
Y'all already know who I want to kick out, but he already
Who
left.
that?
So Jay-Z.
You gotta stop this shit, Trill.
Jay-Z already walked out though, but y'all don't want to admit it.
This is
Jay-Z chose
this is
capitalism
not
over hip hop.
provocative. This is
Jay-Z
not
chose business over hip hop.
Not provocative.
Jay-Z chose business over culture, but y'all won't
provocative.
admit to it.
So now
And
it's
that's the
idiotic.
problem.
Bad it is.
That's the real problem.
We
And
cannot
that's why I asked y'all about
agree.
black liberation and hip hop. What role does black liberation play
Jay-Z
in hip hop?
personifies modern black liberation, young
You
man.
can get all that shit you said about
Capitalism
Meek Mill.
is not
You
going
can
to
get
liberate
all
black
that
people.
shit about
Stop.
Meek Mill.
Another billionaire is not going to liberate black people.
That's only
Another
what-
black
All
billionaire.
that shit about
Hold on,
Meek
let
Mill.
me
Capitalism.
Hold on.
Can I have this conversation with him?
How can we be freed by a system that held us in captivity?
Hold on. Yeah.
All right, let's
Us
stop,
becoming
though.
capitalists is never going to liberate
All
black
right.
people. And
All right,
Jay-Z
let's-
has convinced y'all that it will. And that's why we
All right.
won't kick him out of hip hop, because
All right.
Jay-Z possesses the things that a lot of people want. And they don't want to demonize those things because they want it
I
themselves.
demonize them all the time, Trill.
Right, hold on. Let me hear what Shy saying. Shy, go ahead.
Listen, man, you are disrespecting some of the fundamental things that he's done genuinely with no recognition for it, and you
He just stood up
attribute it-
there and stood up for Meek Mill doing the same junior shit Jay-Z does.
because guess why? Meek Mills was still going to the hood doing willies, getting locked up. Who helped him out? Who got him?
That's what
Who
I'm
did
saying.
that?
What the hell
Who
you
helped?
talking
Who
about,
helped?
Trill?
Who
You
helped?
just made this whole premise for Meek
Yeah,
Mill, and that's Jay-Z
it's not
Jr.
provocative. It's not provocative.
Meek helped niggas get out of jail too.
It's not provocative.
That didn't matter to y'all. That didn't matter to y'all 15 minutes ago.
Who?
Now getting niggas out of jail is cool
Who?
now.
Who?
Jay-Z did it.
Said Meek Mill wasn't hip hop.
Meek got a law changed in Pennsylvania.
Who
Meek helped get a law change.
Yeah, but who was standing on who was standing? Hold on. Who was when he did all that shit? Who was standing right on the side of him when he did all that?
Jay-Z.
The governor of Pennsylvania.
Jay-Z.
Josh
Cut it
Shapiro.
out.
Yeah,
Cut it out.
Shapiro.
Jay-Z. What you mean? Any
What's-
move that Meek made with Jay-Z was
It was
right there
John
with him.
Street.
What's free? Let's talk about
Exactly.
that. Let's go back to the
Exactly.
music.
Trill seems dubious about
Some
that. Is
of
that untrue?
the, some of
Trill?
the things he said in that song.
I didn't see no video with Jay-Z standing with him. I saw
Jay-Z, but
Meek.
what you mean?
I
What
saw
you
Josh
mean?
Shapiro.
The
What
reason
you
he
mean?
go
I didn't
past
see that.
bill, the
Who's
reason he
the
go
that's
past
Jay-Z's
bill
lawyer.
is because
Reform.
Jay-Z got Meek Mill out of jail.
Called Reform,
Fought his
brother.
case.
The reform bill, that was Jay-Z, Meek Mill and
Y'all
Jay-Z
understand
doing the
what's happening?
reform bill. What are you
Listen,
talking about,
I just
bro?
counted.
Tony Lewis and Pusha T.
Hold up, Shatif.
As well.
5 minutes ago, I said, let's talk about something we agree with. 13 minutes later, we cannot agree.
Bruh.
Listen, I agree with y'all. A podcast where everybody agree all the time is horrible.
Is Jay-Z culture? Is he business?
Bruh, hold up. This sounds horrible, right? It's horrible. I agree with you, Trap. We can't agree about nothing.
Not one specific thing. Like,
That's a good question right there that he just asked.
Thing that we can agree about.
They go skip past it.
I like that question.
What's the question?
They go skip past it.
Is Jay-Z culture a business?
His culture, man, and just because
he's a culture person doing business.
Right, like this is crazy, man.
Yes, he's a capitalist, Trill. I agree with you. He's the scum of the fucking earth when it comes down to blackness.
So where does capitalism play a part in hip hop culture?
Hold on, but you know
I think it opposes hip hop culture.
You know what he is, Trill? He's still us. Even if we think he's the worst version of us as far as being selfish, if we can think of a million things, if that's what you think, he's still our problem. That's our guy.
You're talking about Jay-Z or the blog era right now?
Jay-Z.
That was a good one. That was a good one, PG.
Good time.
That was a good one.
PG. Good timing,
I agree with
PG.
Trill.
Timing.
That's not this. I agree with Trill. I'm the only person that agrees with Trill. But
what?
He's okay
about what? We agreeing on about
Jay-Z being a sellout.
Come on now,
yeah, man.
Y'all use that sellout shit. So
I'm okay with him using that. I'm okay. I'm okay.
He's sold out. You're right. He saw Yankee Stadium. You're right. You're definitely right.
I know.
Sold out the culture. He didn't sell the culture out. He sold Yankee Stadium out. What he did?
You can sell a million rocks to pregnant women. Long you got $1 million. Cool.
See, now you see what we value, and that's why I said it's the exact same thing as the OVO niggas. Y'all doing the same thing. That's the most streamed rapper. Y'all talking about Jay-Z sold out Yankee Stadium. It's the same thing.
No. I'm not hearing the sellout. Y'all saying what y'all saying. Sell out the culture. Y'all gotta be talking about selling.
This man has never sold the culture out, and that shit is sick, bro. That shit is fucking sick, man. You just identifying a man because he got money and demonizing because he got money. You have a sick. Yes, nigga.
Can we get Colin Kaepernick on here?
Yes, nigga. Yes, nigga. We do this in the hood on a regular basis.
Everybody talking over each other. Let him finish.
My bad, Trap. This is
you want all debates, heated discussion.
Mute up, Glasses.
Even in the hood, it's surviving in the hood. It's a cycle that just happens, bro, because of a sickness that has been inflicted in us, bro. Anytime, whether it's money or not, anytime somebody is placed in the front to be the leader, oh, that nigga da. That's sickness, bro.
I do agree.
I've never done that. I don't come from a community that do that. That's right. Blacker than black, poor and rich, nigga. We don't do that. We don't do that.
Who was the people we did that to?
Anytime you just did it to him.
Other than Jay-Z, who else have we done it to?
You just did it to the nigga.
Who else have we done it to other than Jay-Z? Who else have we done that to?
That's what we talking about right now.
Who have we done that to?
Enough.
One is enough. One is enough that is making a major impact.
All entertainers. All entertainers. Interesting.
No, we do it with the preachers in the hood. We do it with anybody that gets stepped and pushed to
all the poverty pimps. All the poverty pimps.
Poverty, whether they got money or not. Whether you the hold on, Glasses. Whether you a top notch drug dealer or you a nigga that's on the streets just campaigning for the people in itself with no money. Everybody's going to demonize you anytime you get in that fucking limelight and you become the leader. It's called the penalty of leadership.
True.
I agree with that, but it's not always the same people.
It's called the penalty.
If Fred Hampton was alive right now, what would he say about Jay-Z?
Hold up.
If Malcolm X was alive right now, what would he say about Jay-Z?
I just want to rewind back again to Lil Russell and him saying such and such was heaven sent. Do y'all know that also in the same narrative of these 85ers that God sent the motherfucking devil down to the earth? Y'all know that too, right? Yeah. He wasn't just God made. He was God sent too. The fucking devil.
He was banished. He wasn't heaven sent.
Banished sent, however you want to say it.
It means something different.
It was sent, nigga.
See, that's the problem, Teeth. It means something different. Words mean something.
So what Lil Russell was saying, he was...
Hold on.
Wow.
Latch on, Trap. Latch on. Wow. That's what he mean by the sickness in black people mind frame, bro.
What y'all gonna do? In the process, disagreeing with you. That's obvious at the beginning. And then you wonder why I don't want to do this.
Wow.
This is not dope. It's not gonna pop.
The
You
gate's
can never
closed.
have a
You can't go
podcast
nowhere.
where you can't critique somebody.
The
And you
gate's
can't have
closed.
a
You can't go
podcast
nowhere.
where nobody ever agrees.
The gate's closed.
It's
You had
not.
your chance to leave. You had your
A
chance
nigga
to
sit
leave.
there and talk about
You
niggas and he
can't
talk
go
about he's
nowhere
right.
now.
When you know having sin
Can't
means
go
something
nowhere.
specific. It don't mean you were sent
Can't
from
go
heaven.
nowhere.
I agree
Can't
with
go
Glasses
nowhere.
1,000%.
It's a simple
Can't see.
fucking
They agree. They agree
concept.
with you. They agree with you.
Write the fuck down. It's
But the
okay
gate's
that he sold
closed.
niggas out, Teeth.
Gate's
He a dope
closed.
dealer. And you
He
can
never
say it,
sold
but he
niggas out,
still
bro.
love him.
He
He
made
ain't
more
selling
music
nobody
than
out.
he's made more niggas. Hold on,
In the
he's made more
lotto, in the
niggas.
lotto
Nah,
game.
hold on.
Lotto
Spiritually wealthy as well as financially wealthy than anybody else in the game.
Who he made spiritually wealthy?
Man, stop, bro.
Who did Jay-Z make spiritually
You just got
wealthy?
finished talking. Hold on. You just got finished talking about Meek Mill, right?
Spiritually bankrupt. Spiritually bankrupt.
No, apparently he's not, because you say he's got this reform situation.
Well, he's done some good things.
Okay, so
but he's
all right.
spiritually bankrupt.
Okay, all right, but he's done some good things. So that's
who is he attached to?
That's a drop.
Bankrupt.
That's a drop.
Jay-Z. The truth is, there's some things that I don't like that Jay-Z did, but I'm not Jay-Z and I can accept whoever he is. He's still my motherfucker. I can tell you this is wrong and I agree with this, but that's his life to live. It's okay to have critique. No, I don't agree with Trill. That sounds crazy kicking him out. Two, I do understand what Trill is saying. He does seem to overvalue money over everything. That's just how it comes across. It's okay. He's a fucking D-boy. I was at once. I get it. All of these things can exist, but can we find one thing with the last 10 minutes of this podcast that we could talk about in agreement? Does everything got to just be an argument? Every fucking thing. This is not entertaining. It takes the podcast 1 million years to grow because we don't agree on nothing. One thing.
Okay, can we
intellectual men, we can't agree on one simple thing.
Can we agree that J. Cole should have went to his tryout for St. John's basketball on the second day instead of pressing shoes?
No, I don't agree with that. No.
So he shouldn't have put. But the thing about, and I think
you don't even agree with that.
Yeah, he should have went. But the thing about it is, he spoke about everything about him. Says he should have went, but he didn't go. And I think that's J. Cole for you. J. Cole says a lot of shit, but he don't believe the shit he says.
He's full of shit. Absolutely. Every interview he did right there, he sound like a man that's full of shit, B. That's what he sound like. That's what I'm gonna say right there.
Yeah,
everybody agrees on that. Everybody agrees on that.
He absolutely.
Shatif,
no.
Hold on, Teef.
Teef is like no.
Teef, hold on, Teef. You gonna tell me all that rambling he was doing?
Other way,
that motherfucker.
Turn the other way, Trav. Turn the other way. Other way.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
You gonna tell me right now that man wasn't all that rambling he was doing? That motherfucker ain't full of shit. Right
no,
there.
you don't think so.
He sound like a man trying to.
You know why I don't think? Hold on. Hold on. Listen. The reason why I don't is because we already had this conversation. That's how them guys are. Those blog era guys to me are all of that ilk, and we let them breeze by. We didn't put up a gate to stop these niggas. Oh nah. No, we didn't do that. That we accepted them. We enjoyed their music for all the damn near 20 years now, right? Huh? All of these niggas, Steve just got finished telling these niggas got all kind of emotional instabilities, right? But we accepted them, right? We enjoyed their music. We even gave one of them a crown. The one that had the least inconsistencies, we gave him the crown, right? Am I right or wrong?
We don't agree on that, man.
Huh?
This is the fucking worst.
Oh, yeah, okay. My bad.
Let me
go on mute.
Man. Let me ask you this though, right? So is this campaign that he's on right now within these interviews right now? Is this him trying to fix his image? You know what I'm saying? Is this him trying
Yes, Trap.
Hold on.
Yes.
Nah, his image is intact. The people that love him, love him. The people that don't like him, don't care.
I don't see this nigga trying to do anything. I don't see this nigga trying to go against anything anybody said about him. He said, niggas, whatever niggas say about me, they said about me. I don't see him trying to defend himself about anything. He's just, niggas asking him, hey, what happened? And he's explaining it because he hasn't talked in a year. I don't see him trying to make himself look better. He didn't say anything to me that was like, oh, I didn't believe he's saying what I thought he would say.
He's definitely defending himself because we've never seen him do interviews like this back to back.
A lot of talking he's doing, man. It's a lot of talking he's doing.
But even when he's dropped the album, PG, he's never done interviews back to back. Having these conversations.
There's a lot of talking he's doing right now, man.
Yeah, a lot of talking.
A lot of talking.
We can agree on that. I definitely would agree on that.
I know. I got something we can agree on. We can all agree that Big Frida is not hip hop. Can we agree?
I don't know.
Can we agree?
That's bounce music.
That's bounce music. That's a subgenre of hip hop.
Gatekeepers podcast. Thank y'all for coming to episode 15, where we never, ever agree. So if you want to hear a bunch of adult ass men who just never agree to anything,
Big Frida is not hip hop.
Yeah, I don't know.
We respectfully disagree though. It ain't like we saying crazy things because that's big too for a lot of people.
Well, make sure you like. Make sure you like. Know what I'm saying? Subscribe and comment. Know what I'm saying? Pass it on to a friend. If you like, know what I'm saying? If you like what you're hearing right now, pass it on to a friend. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And we out of here on this.
But in closing, I think it's important for people to see grown men standing firm on their points, disagreeing but not disrespecting one another. Because a lot of times when niggas get to those octaves, it comes with a lot of threats and a lot of disrespect. So it's people that can watch this, they might not agree with anything we say, they might hate our opinions, but they're like, yo, these niggas sit up here and disagree, and we all guys that come from all different types of backgrounds, and we never disrespect one another, we never say anything personal about one another. It's just our opinion, how you think versus how I think. It's not who you are as a person. It's not who I am as a person. It's just my perspective of viewing this thing. And I think that's the beauty of hip hop. Hip hop's about perspective.
And we out.